today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. That's terrible. Listen, they can help you with that. Increase your testosterone, have more energy, build muscle mass, and you're going to sleep a whole lot better. It improves your mental focus, also will improve your sex drive. That's a game changer. It really is. Save $200 for a limited time and start your testosterone therapy with no startup fee only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or hit pound 250 from your cell phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
Orlando's premier comedy club and restaurant is the Funny Bone, located at Point Orlando. This week, the Funny Bone welcomes Marlon Wayans July 18th and 19th. Check our star-studded calendar and showtimes online at orlando.funnybone.com. Full kitchen and bar available, as well as parking discounts for all guests. Follow us on all social media platforms and get your tickets now at orlando.funnybone.com. We'll see you at the show.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you 62 or older and wondering if a reverse mortgage can help you access the equity in your home? It's so easy to get a free reverse mortgage quote with that mortgage guy, Don. Just fill out the online questionnaire at thatmortgageguyDon.com, or you can make an office appointment to meet in person at 1401 Town Plaza Court, Winter Springs, Florida. Happy Home Mortgage, NMLS ID 2418348.
Don't miss the boat, compare your quote with that mortgage guy, Don.
Energy drink. The official drink of the summer is here. 3 delicious flavors: original, sugar-free, and sugar-free cotton candy. Get yours at iCandyEnergyDrink.com. iCandy Energy Drink.
The following heartwarming yet informative scene is brought to you by Trust and Will.
Son, your grandpa and I used to work on this car together, and when I'm gone, I want you to have it.
Wow. Thanks, Dad.
Doesn't count. What you need is a will. Luckily, Trust and Will makes it easy. Designed by attorneys, but customized by you, you can easily create a state-specific, legally valid document that actually counts. Now let's hear this tiger purr, am I right? Start your will at trustandwill.com. Use offer code MARK for 10% off and make it count. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. For details, see trustandwill.com.
Sometimes an identity threat is a ring of professional hackers. And sometimes it's an overworked accountant who forgot to encrypt their connection while sending bank details.
I need a coffee.
And you need LifeLock, because your info is in endless places. It only takes one mistake to expose you to identity theft. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
Hey folks, Jack here telling you now is the time to go solar and go to solarsource.com. That's because the 30% federal solar tax credit is in jeopardy of expiring at the end of this year. But now is the time to act to save 30% off solar. Go to solarsource.com and start the process and get your order in before August 31st to claim your 2025 tax credit and save up to 30%. Slash your energy bills and beat rising utility rates. Go to solarsource.com today and tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and you don't know what to do.
Or if you've been the victim of a medical mistake, we've got you.
We've got what it takes to prove a case that the insurance companies can't ignore.
With decades of experience and a track record of winning for our clients.
Farah and Farah, Orlando.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassy's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GREEN, GREEN, GREEN. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers.
News Junkie is on. The three best friends you never knew you had, running through the most viral stories of the day. The News Junkie Sean Wasson with Sabrina and C-Lane.
It is Friday, July 18th, 2025. Lots to get to today, from Trump versus the Wall Street Journal to proof your doorbell cameras are not secure right now. And does the end of Stephen Colbert mean the end of late night TV? Plus your calls, dispatches, emails, texts, and more. Hey there, Sabrina.
Hello.
Hello, C-Lane. Howdy. And hello to you. You can join us on the show today. All you have to do is send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. Hit record on your first dispatch today. You can also watch the show on YouTube and twitch.tv/thenewsjunkie. Your message is rolling right to the studio in real time. And this never, ever happens,
Oh, God. What had happened, bro?
Can't believe it. Let me just double check, triple check. No, yeah, we have a last-minute message coming in right here. It's labeled urgent. Let's just see who it's from. Oh, it's from the cheating jumbotron CEO. Let's see what they said.
Have a great Friday, you motherfucker.
We did it, everybody! That's right. We made it through a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday has arrived.
Oh, yeah.
Pat yourself on the back. You done did it. I knew you could.
Should have been from his wife.
Oh, yeah. I had the skin bear up there first, and Courtney's like, Courtney goes, missing the mark, you know?
Good job, Court.
And I thought to myself, I said, she's so right. There has been no story. I put 10 toes down on this one. There has been no story.
Is that a Love Island quote?
No, in 2025 that has gone more viral than the CEO Jumbotron channel. This is the most 100%. Viral story of the year.
And I got to say, it keeps on giving. This gift, because
the memes have been great.
I mean, the man's second apology message is also blaming Coldplay and including their lyrics to sign off.
Oh, there's a lot of fake out there. Yeah,
that was fake.
Yeah, the apology messages were not real, unfortunately. I'm still waiting. Like, I want the official on the record. You know, what are you gonna say, bub? The whole world is watching. That literally is the biggest story on the planet. Unbelievable. One of my favorite memes, as a result, was every summer, fate chooses a CEO for sacrifice. That's the ritual. And it has Luigi and then the Ocean Gate CEO who died inside the submarine.
What's the whales one?
I was trying to piece that together, C-Lane. I saw that there was a fake news story about a CEO killed by a killer whale that wasn't true, I guess. And then the pods of killer whales were targeting rich people in yachts for a hot moment.
Okay, but,
I see that. This guy's the latest in the grouping there. So he finds himself at the center of the world's attention today. Thank you for the last minute message, sir. I'm sure things are a little chaotic in your world today.
Just some great maymays going around.
I love it. All right, let's put our ears to the ground, our fingers on the pulse. Let's see what's happening in this great, big, wide world of ours. And we go to the gayest robot I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
In California. You guys, it's time to meet Rizbot. Here's Rizbot. Take a peek. Take a look-see. Rizbot is quite the character, I guess. I don't know how much somebody paid for this thing, but despite what they'll tell you, whatever this robot is, it ain't cheap, man. It's like a full-on robot that they've done up. It's got shoes. It's got a lot of, gay pride flags around it. It's quite gay. It's got a cowboy hat on, too.
Southern gay.
They bring it to the streets. In fact, it's crossing a gay crosswalk. There's a lot of gay going on here. And the residents of California, they were fans. So let's see what happens.
Not real. Hi, Gorge.
Hi, Gorge.
It sings, too. Did you hear it singing? What? Oh, my God. It's singing.
There's a sticker on its robot chest.
Yeah.
That says something bitch on it.
Not Elon's bitch. So this is like
okay.
Full on Rizbot, like the antithesis of Elon things, I guess.
I'm not trying to, stomp on any fun times, but these robots, like the one that we're looking at right now, is technically controlled by somebody else, right?
Yeah. Somebody's got a remote somewhere, but they're doing a fairly good job of hiding themselves in the video, at least so far. Like, I don't know where they are.
Not real. Hi, Gorge.
I love this. He looks at this lady on the street corner, and then he's like, oh, my God. Rizbot on the streets.
That is a robot. Oh, my God. What the f***?
This is a robot. And it's running. It's running now in the cowboy hat across the intersection.
Probably
it goes.
because it's getting the countdown on the light.
All right, here's the final gaze to interact with it. He goes over to a food truck or something. Yes. So cute. Bye, robot.
I'm sorry.
Robot.
The still here. Is that going to be misconstrued as anything?
That's a little highly, but I don't. The robot is just
waving.
Heil homos.
He's stopped in the middle of things. I like the guy there. Hi, robot. Bye, robot. There he is. Rizbot on the street. Somebody paid a bunch of money for this thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is. Model T2 billion or whatever, but it is a pretty sophisticated little robot.
Damn.
The funny part is somebody paid a lot of money for the actual robot, and then just a little extra to make it super gay looking.
It didn't cost a lot for that, right?
Strap some rainbow underwears on it and some what are you sweatbands?
Get it out on the streets, I guess. It even made the news. This story saying cowboy hat wearing, pride flag bearing robot spotted in West Hollywood. The gayest robot around on the streets out there. If you're in California, it's 4 foot tall, 70 pounds, and it's dancing. So take a look when you can. There you go. All right, let's see what's happening out there. Lots of things. A lot of people talking today. Many souls.
Talking about people.
Many people talking about the end of Stephen Colbert's show. RIP Stephen Colbert's show, R.I.P. They announced that they were canceling. His show is, I think it's Late Night, or is it The Late Show? The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, I believe is the name of the show.
Which means they're not replacing Stephen Colbert. They're canceling The Late Show.
No, and everybody's asking, is this the end of late night TV? And my answer to you is unequivocally, I would put a bunch of money on it. Yes, this is the beginning of the end for late night TV. Why? I'll tell you in just a second here. But I guess this is Stephen Colbert announcing to his audience after he learned that he was going to be canned and that they were done with the show. They were just like calling it a wrap on the Stephen Colbert show. Here's his announcement.
Oh, hey, everybody. We got a great show for you tonight. Senator Adam Schiff was my guest. We harmonized on Seven Bridges Road. What a voice. I cried. But...
Okay, I don't know about the intro there. Must be an inside joke I'm not aware of. But as I'm watching this, you got to keep something in mind as you're watching with. Stephen Colbert is saying this to an audience that has no idea what's going on, all right? So the audience knew before all those stories were out there and people started posting them online. The audience had no idea. They were like thinking maybe there'll be a surprise performance or something, and this is what they get.
Before we start the show, I want to let you know something that I found out just last night. Next year will be our last season. The network will be ending The Late Show in May. And...
No! Do you think there was a sign in the audience?
Like jeer?
No.
Boo!
No. Applause!
What if there was one guy that was like, yeah! I've been waiting the whole time.
David Letterman's in the back row just going, ha!
Slow clapping. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Boo!
Yeah, I share your feelings. It's not just the end of our show, but it's the end of The Late Show on CBS. I'm not being replaced. This is all just going away. And I do want to say... I do want to say that the folks at CBS have been great partners.
Yeah, he does the whole corporate thing. Like, you've been fantastic. Nobody better. But the truth of the matter is, Mr. Colbert, Colbert, whatever your name is, only one Colbert stands now. Because Stephen Colbert is on the way out, and so is the rest of late night TV. Okay, that's how this is going to go. I was looking at this yesterday, and as I saw all the stories like this one, here's Variety, CBS to cancel late show with Stephen Colbert, citing financial decision. One of many, many different stories that popped out like this. I think this might have been the first from Brian Steinberg. But I bring up the numbers, and here we go. This says, The Late Show, the one that they just announced they were canceling, was the most watched late night show on broadcast TV in the latest quarter, averaging 2.41 million viewers. Now, I don't find the show personally to be funny. I don't really find many of them to be funny. I think it's like incredibly political, sort of clapter stuff, but it was number one as far as the late night shows go with 2.4 million viewers.
That's surprising, and I'm wondering if that is an indication of Colbert's audience being a little, I think, older than the audience of, say, Fallon for sure.
Less likely to go maybe away from like broadcast and cable TV.
I think maybe like I don't really watch Colbert. I don't watch having a Colbert and a Colbert.
I don't watch any of them.
I guess all three. What are we at? 4?
I have Fallon set to DVR and I haven't watched it in a long time. Just because I don't stay up as late or I don't, watching other things.
Nerd.
But I watch more of his content on YouTube. Like I watch a lot of Fallon stuff on YouTube. I'll watch some of Colbert stuff on YouTube if there's somebody interesting or there's somebody that I'm like a fan of that I want to hear from, or if it has a captivating enough caption that I go, oh, I want to hear that story that this person told. But I think I would be curious. Their numbers obviously are saying that Colbert is the most watched late night one. I wonder whose numbers are better on streaming or YouTube.
Well, Colbert, number one, 2.41 million viewers. Jimmy Kimmel, number 2. I don't know if you guys would have expected that. 1.7 million viewers a night. And The Tonight Show, 1.19 million viewers with Jimmy Fallon. This is just a couple of months after CBS announced they would stop programming the 12:30 a.m. slot altogether. They were done with that like late night television. Late night TV is dead. It's over. It's done with. What this was for a short period of time was a way to funnel content to their YouTube channels like C-Lane was just mentioning. But I looked it up. Stephen Colbert's show has like 120 plus employees. All right, that 120, that's a lot of people moving around cameras, getting the audience ready,
writing jokes,
comedians, joke writing teams. You've got everything. That's a lot of people to employ. And I mean, you could run the numbers on that if you want, but average salary in where they film, where do they film that? Late Show is New York City. Yeah. So average salary in New York is a significant amount of money, 120 people. That's a lot of money. And you can't do that just to feed a YouTube clips channel. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. All of these things will be gone. Jimmy Kimmel will be gone. That show will be gone. Mark my words. Within the next 5 years, they're all going to be gone.
So
it's too expensive.
We playing though, we're doing repeats of the same ridiculousns. Dare I say?
Yeah,
on
probably.
Every single late night slot.
Yeah, I think probably they will go to more reruns after a certain time of their banner shows. And they'll focus so much less on the linear television side of things because people aren't watching it as much anymore. And all of these people, these Jimmy Kimmels, these Stephen Colberts, Jimmy Fallon, when this is over with, I believe they'll regroup just like Conan O'Brien did. Conan O'Brien has a jump start on every one of these people, okay? Conan O'Brien has a jump start on all of them by forming a small team, creating a podcast, doing YouTube videos, et cetera, et cetera. That is where the new late night show is going. Elsewhere, you have people with lots of conspiracy theories as to what is going on here.
Oh, I saw a couple that had to do with Stephen Colbert calling out some of the Paramount drama.
Yeah. I mean, just days after that, I guess. This from the Hollywood Reporter says, Critics Notebook, the awful optics of CBS canceling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Is this related to the Paramount Skydance merger? Is it related to his criticism of Donald Trump? Yes, that's it. It's the criticism of Donald Trump all these years later. The merger ain't going to be that big of a deal. It's money, baby. It's money. What's leading to the demise of late night television? Who's to say? It's money, or you could argue it's content. Because if there was 1 million billion people still watching these shows, they would keep funding it because it would probably keep money, keep making money.
So it leads me to ask the pipeline down the road question. Does that mean we're going to start seeing the death of a lot of late night stuff?
I think so.
SNL. Secondly, Paramount Plus, giant announcement, just like try to slide it in with the Stephen Colbert announcement. $3 more a month for everybody.
Oh, is it? Is it more expensive?
They just raised the price.
Great timing on that. I think that, yes, there's going to be so much less of that. When you mentioned Saturday Night Live, I think no. Because I think live content is premium right now. Live. Like, this is that feeling that everybody gathers around and still tunes in like a sporting event. Saturday Night Live, remember when they did the whole, the thing where they got like all of the heavy hitters back?
Was that 50th anniversary?
Yeah, 50th. That still brought in really big numbers. So what was it? Elizabeth Warren, the politician, Trump calls her Pocahontas. CBS canceled Colbert's show just 3 days after he called out CBS's parent company for its $16 million settlement with Trump, a deal that looks like bribery. America deserves to know if this show is canceled for political reasons, she says. Watch and share the message. On the other side of the coin, one particular person was celebrating. Donald Trump on Truth Social says, I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings. I hear Jimmy Kimmel is next. He has even less talent than Colbert. Greg Gutfeld is the best, better than all of them combined, including the moron on NBC who ruined the once great Tonight Show.
Oh, my gosh, he won't even say Fallon's name?
No, he went after all of it. And I thought Fallon was like his buddy more so than the other guys. Like, I wouldn't blame him for hating Stephen Colbert because Stephen Colbert, his whole thing is like every night, here's the Trump jokes. But I thought maybe Kimmel does that too now. Maybe Fallon does that.
Fallon does a Trump impression, and in the leagues of people who have a Trump impression, his is not up there among the best. It is what it is. But Kimmel was the one that like cried on TV after the election.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay.
I know that Kimmel goes after Trump a lot. I think Fallon kind of goes a little bit, but he just wants to make jokes and be lighthearted and then play catchphrase with celebrities.
Yeah, I think he has no love lost for any of them. Jimmy Kimmel, according to multiple stories, one in front of me here says Jimmy Kimmel lashes out at CBS for canceling The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Because he knows he's next. Jimmy Kimmel's not even working right now. He didn't lash out at CBS on his own show because other people are hosting it. He's taking that summer off that he's been doing for a while.
Right.
Must be nice. So I think it's all over. I think late night TV is toast. It's not going to survive this. It will be a new thing. It'll be comedy
it'll be on
shows.
A streaming service, without a doubt, though.
It could be that. It could be directly to one of the streaming providers, which would probably bring in some good subscribers for him and stuff. Or just simply, they'll regather and form YouTube channels. Because in 2025, you don't need 120 people on your staff. I hear about radio shows with like 120 people. What on God's green earth are these people doing? Half of them probably just sit around and go, damn, I haven't been fired. Haven't worked in 2 years. It's too bloated. It's too many people. And that is one of the many reasons, plus nobody watching them, that late night TV is probably RIP. I think by 2028, 2029, they're probably all gone. We'll see. Let us know what you think. Send us a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. Real quick, a couple of emails. Tips at thenewsjunkie.com. Jim emails the show. Jim says, exceptional show yesterday. All right. Well, I mean, we'll take the compliment. That's nice. As a former high school educator, I particularly enjoyed the New York Times article and the UK Youth Voting Report. Also, please don't stop the great work that you are doing. The hypothetical about Sealand and Sabrina suing you if you run the show into the ground was hilarious and an interesting contemplation. Thank you, Jim, PhD. He's a doctor.
Dr. Jim.
Ooh, that's
listening in Fairfield, Connecticut. Also, Nick follows up on something we discussed. Nick says Grover is Jewish. Grover from Sesame Street is very much Jewish.
Which one's Grover again?
He's blue and
Grover.
But thinner than Cookie Monster.
Yeah,
with the orange
Grover.
nose, right, or something like that.
He's this guy right here. You know him. You've seen him before. He's got a cape sometimes.
There he is.
Yeah, he's blue and he's got a cape every once in a while.
Totes remember.
Sabrina, Nick has something for you.
Sup, Nick?
Nick says, I wanted to say, as somebody who moved from Florida to Massachusetts, I loved hearing your impressions of the masshole accents during the Karen Reed trial. He said, over to me. Sean, Why do you have such an odd fixation and vendetta against people who carry water bottles? Okay.
I don't remember that.
Sure, there's access to water most places, but do you suggest it's better to use single-use plastic cups or buy bottled water constantly?
Wow.
Why do you bring this up so damn often? I don't know. I think our reliance on
Sean has a water bottle.
I know, yeah. I got my Uwala, but I love this thing. I have it every single day. I don't like wasting plastic and doing all I'm not into the whole climate change doomerism, but I want the earth to be a better, more beautiful place. So I like that. I do think we're crazy about water these days, though. Like everybody with the Stanleys and stuff. C-Lane, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready for this?
No notes. Just keep doing your thing.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
Nice. Well done.
Come on, Nick.
Well.
Get out of here with this nonsense. Okay.
Say
we have a
less.
lot. We have a lot on the horizon for us today, a very big show. And we'll get to Trump fighting the Wall Street Journal. Did he draw a naked lady and write some stuff about Epstein? There's a lawsuit pending. There's sparks flying. We'll talk about that if you don't know what's going on. We'll get into a very awkward apology. Your doorbell camera is not secure. In fact, Sabrina, I think, checked this today.
Oh, sure did.
And said, like this, for real, your doorbell camera is not secure, so we'll tell you about what's going on here. That as well, coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Keep an eye out for emergency crews off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident on I-4 eastbound approaching World Drive. There's crews off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident on the Turnpike northbound approaching Leesburg Main Toll Plaza. The right lane's blocked on State Road 429 southbound at Orange Blossom Trail. You're going to be running into your typical delays this morning. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Truist. When you work with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. So start feeling like it today. Visit Truist.com/care. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th, streaming live only on Hulu. 15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage. Get tickets now at AXS.com.
Lenovo and the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Tech that hits different. Can your gear keep up with the beat? Lenovo PCs are built for creators, dreamers, and fans who don't hit pause. Visit Lenovo.com for the latest in AI PCs and game-changing tech.
Since 2002, Precision Garage Door Service has been proudly serving the Orlando community. Noisy garage door? Get our quiet door deal where you buy a belt drive motor and get free rollers. Worried about the weather? Understood. Get a tune-up and roller replacement for your garage door today. Want to give your house a glow up? Got you covered. Get a new garage door and get 20% off. Local and reliable, Precision Garage Door Service of Orlando provides same-day service. Visit us online or call Precision Garage Door Service of Orlando today. Precision Garage Door. Garage doors done right.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Hey there.
No, I'm not playing. You know what? I should have called Frank Gay. Oh, I almost blinked. I'm calling Frank Gay. When it comes to plumbing problems, you want to have an operator to guide you and an honest and reliable plumber to provide customized.
Can you hear me? Is Skull Mike on?
Your cruise is booked.
Do we have a live connection to Skull Mike?
Start your vacation early. The legendary Cocoa Beach is
Yes?
the ultimate pre-cruise paradise.
If so, put your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Hands in the air like you just don't care. Did you say something?
Yeah, I'm putting you up.
Okay, thank you.
Book your adventure now at legendary Cocoa
Put your
Beach.
stubs in the air. That works too.
Hey fellas, Russ Rollins here. Man, I feel so much better now that I got my testosterone all under control thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Listen, if you have, low T, you can start for free now with Red
Hello,
Mountain
everybody.
Weight Loss.
Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Man, we are loaded up today. We have a ton of stuff to talk about. The cameraman's here holding the camera. Everything is right in the world. And tonight, around 8 p.m. on the News Junkie Discord, Secret Shows will be live. All right, Secret Show is live tonight around 8 p.m. on the Discord. Excuse me. Look at all those hands in the air, waving like you just don't care. There's the link to the Discord on Twitch. Hit it. Excuse me. Okay, we're coming back to the show in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Gutfield is taking the victory lap over Colbert since he's getting better ratings than Stephen 2. I mean, maybe. I don't even think those are in the same category. I know that the Greg Gutfield show is supposed to be comedy. It's not a late night show in the traditional sense. And ain't nobody watching cable news anymore anyways. Like they have diluted those audiences to just the most partisan people possible, which makes it garbage content because it's all team sports. Team sports crazy. Pick your team and lock in Fox News, MSNBC, Newsmax, CNN, whatever. You're going to get your team's reflection. Nobody's watching late night TV, and honestly, nobody's watching cable news, okay? It ain't happening. 2 minutes. Are there tariffs when you buy secret shows? No. None. As of yet. They're all slaves to their viewers? Yeah. I mean, honestly, the late night shows, when I was young, it was kind of fun to watch that kind of content. I enjoyed it. Like, I really liked Conan at his prime. But Trump broke a lot of that, honest to God. I don't want to tune in, even if I think Trump does something wrong or right or whatever. I don't want to tune in and just hear endless stuff about one dude the whole time. I would rather have more fun. Even Fallon, who was doing that, like he ended up kind of, I think, giving into the pressure and talking more about the political stuff. It's like forced socialization, social pressures to be like, you better start talking about this. It just makes for garbage TV. 1 minute. Sean, did you ever see the movie Bebe's Kids? You bet your ass. You bet your ass I saw Bebe's Kids. Tone Loc, was it Tone Loc who did the voice? Love Bebe's Kids. That was such a great show. So edgy for its time. Everybody else can Google it. Bebe's Kids.
I can't think about my Uncle Chris without thinking about the craziest night of my life. The Uncle Chris podcast tells the story of my Uncle Chris, a real character, a garbage truck driver from South Carolina who is now buried alongside the founding families of Panama. Wild stories about adventure, romance, crime, history, and war intertwine as I share the tall tales and hard truths that have helped me understand Uncle Chris. Listen to Uncle Chris on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Uncle Chris and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, reeswindows.com.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, GREEN. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
They're best friends, unless they're fighting. Are they fighting? It's the news.
Welcome here. Send us a dispatch. Go over to thenewsjunkie.com, thenewsjunkie.com. Emails, send them in if you want to be anonymous. Put that on top. Tips, TIPS, at thenewsjunkie.com. Yuckers, all day Yuckers on Twitch says, I could see Stephen Colbert going to cable news. I could see that. I mean, it was already very, 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 very political before they announced the show's going to be canceled here soon. But I don't know. I think it's more likely those people end up doing something. Sabrina mentioned on streaming platforms like your Peacocks and your Paramounts and stuff.
Or some like offshoot. Both Conan O'Brien, he had his Conan Goes Places, right?
Yeah.
And then David Letterman, my next guest.
Needs no introduction.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. They're all kind of doing their own thing in a new world now. And I think all of these shows will end up getting the axe. Late night is dead. And then after that, the best of the best will pop up somewhere else. They'll pop up with some new ventures out there.
And honestly, for the people who are saying that they're canceling the Late Show because Colbert called them out, called out the Paramount deal, called it
because he was going after the merger and stuff.
I think if that was the case and they just wanted to fire him for cause, he'd be gone tomorrow. I don't know why they would go, we don't like what you said. We're going to give you almost a whole year to say more of it.
No, and they also, in firing him, fired him in the most gracious way. Like, they literally were saying, he is the best of the best. No one can replace him. We're not going to replace him. We're going to cancel the whole show. And on they go. It's just the financial model for late night TV is RIP. It's done. It's not going to work moving forward. It used to be, see if you can find Tonight Show highest ratings. Back in the day, I'm guessing 40, 50 million people would gather around.
To watch, man.
No internet, no big competition. Everybody would watch Carson or whoever they wanted to watch for the night. And those shows would gobble up these big shares. So I don't know. Tell me if you find that, but I would guess it's way up there. It's just not anymore.
I'm looking. It's hard to find that historical.
Let me know if you see something that will match up with that. And we'll tell you something important right now. And that is your doorbell camera is probably not safe. All right? It's probably not safe. This is bad for quite a bit of you. Quite a few wrapped up in this, including two members of the show.
What up?
Both Sabrina and C-Lane, I believe, have these exact Ring doorbell cameras.
Yep. Sure do. And my favorite part is that I didn't hear it from the company that I pay a subscription for and paid a lot of money for said cameras. But instead,
where'd you hear this?
On TikTok.
Really?
I sent it to you guys this morning. I saw it last night, and I just happened to, I kind of scroll through stuff like that. But the gal was like, I feel like I'm whistleblowing. Apparently everyone's been hacked, and it was this day, and gave me the steps of how to check it. And sure enough, the date matched and the time matched.
So you legitimately tried to see if this issue existed in your Ring door cam, and it did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not good. This story from VVNG says Ring users, Ring doorbell camera, and I'd say, I don't know what % of market share they have, but it's them and Nest. Those are the two really big ones. And then you have like a million offshoots that are on Amazon, but those are the two big names. Ring users report suspicious May 28 logins. Ring attributes activity to, quote, a visual bug, they're saying.
Oh, right. Thank you for commenting, finally. When I sent you this link, this was the only outlet that had reported on it.
Oh, really? There's more now from the company. So this says, a viral TikTok video with more than 1.3 million views has sparked concern among Ring users after a creator claimed her account had been accessed without authorization. She said, my Ring camera got hacked 2 months ago on May 28th, and more than likely yours did too. Open up your Ring app, go to the control center, go to authorized client devices, look for May 28th early in the morning, and you'll see that somebody has been granted access to your account.
If I send you guys the screenshots, because what I did after I took the screenshots was change my password and delete those devices, because I knew for sure the only time I look at the Ring cam is through my phone and my phone only.
Yeah.
So if I send you guys the screenshot, though, is that gonna?
Well, is it like this one? Because I have their screenshot. Does yours look like this, where you just see the logins here?
But that doesn't show where I live or anything, so you could share it, right?
I don't think so, no. I mean, not the one that I'm looking at just kind of says it's an iPhone, Safari, logged in to Ring.com.
Yeah, dude, I had like 8 different logins, same time.
That aren't you on your security camera.
Nope, I just have IP address that's a little hidden in some of them, but 957, May 28th.
That's a little alarming, I think.
Just a bit.
Official Ring response confirms visual bug, they said. Let me see. Let me bring up their response because I know so many of you had these cameras, so this will
Where
be
is
the
it
information.
that you go again? I'm in my account settings.
So you go to
was it Control Center?
The three things on the top, and then Control Center, then authorized users or something like that.
Okay, I'll check. I'll go back to the
Do you
story
have
here.
Ring?
Yeah,
You don't
C-Lane
have
does.
Ring. Okay,
That's I'm checking mine.
It says, go to the Control Center, go to authorized client devices, look for the date May 28th. And here is Ring's statement about this whole thing. It says, incorrect login dates and client device information. We're working on a fix. We're aware of a bug that resulted in prior login dates from client devices to be displayed as May 28th and displayed as device name not found. This was the result of a back-end update. Oh, we promise. We promise. It's all secure. Nobody's looking at your cameras, right?
Right.
Our teams are working on a fix. This was not caused by unauthorized access to customer accounts. Please, don't worry.
No one would have known
fine.
had that person not created that TikTok.
Yeah,
and then it
that's a
makes you
little
wonder
worrying.
because Ring is one of the more popular security camera devices. But I mean, I've got 3 different companies that I'm sending money to every month.
Yeah.
Because of updates and what type of camera it is. I mean, I don't think Casa. I'm gonna pop up TikTok that says, "By the way, yours too."
Yeah, I mean,
Blink camera, just got it.
It seems like they need to get ahead of this a bit more.
A bit.
So at least they've made a statement now. Hang on, let me go to Sabrina's screenshot here, C-Lane, over here, and we'll see what this looks like. So if you guys check this out on your own, on your end, it's authorized client devices.
I have to go to Control Center.
Yeah, on the Control Center. And then you'll see that there was a weird May 28th thing. I never trust anything, man. When I'm walking down the street, I think about 2 things. When I'm walking down the street, I go, all of these houses have doorbell cameras. I need to watch what I say. Man, am I talking trash about C-Lane and Sabrina right now? I'm going to give them different names. So C-Lane is Raul, and Sabrina is Anastasia. When I walk through the neighborhood, those are the names that I call them.
I love your name, Raul.
Raul and Anastasia. And when I walk through, I'll be like,
Gracias.
Anastasia was such a bee today. Oh, my God. And you'll never get me. You will never get me. These things are not secure. And this is why, and I know Sabrina does this. I'm not trying to pass judgment, but I'm passing judgment.
Okay. Surprise,
I think
surprise.
It's crazy to have one of these cameras inside your house.
I don't have the Ring camera inside my house. Just doorbell.
Just the doorbell? You've had one inside the... Oh, I think you just use it when you're out of town or something, maybe? Is that what it is?
And I
okay.
pointed at the cats.
Yeah.
Stuff, because I'm making sure the cats are good.
I mean, I just feel like that this is weird for me to say since I have a room with 8 billion cameras and microphones.
I'm the only one that can access all those.
We hope.
Oh, and that one girl.
At least thus far.
Oh, yeah.
And the one girl from Europe somewhere who randomly logs into our system. We just see her hanging out there. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, what do you think? Are you worried about your Ring doorbell? Let us know your thoughts. Go to thenewsjunkie.com. When we come back, Trump versus the Wall Street Journal lawsuits, alleged Trump drawings. What did he write? What was in this story? I'll read you all of the juicy details. That is coming up next on the News Junkie.
This weekend, Real Radio 104.1 smells like the 90s.
Late night, come home, work sucks, I know.
Classic alternative.
Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And as we wrap up the work week, we're going to be expecting hot and humid temperatures. Plan for highs right around the low to middle 90s with a high of around 95 degrees in Orlando. But once we factor in the high humidity, it will feel even hotter than that with a feels like temperature around the low 100s. So be sure to stay hydrated and stay cool. We'll see about a 30 to 40% chance of a few hit and miss afternoon showers and storms. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association.
The International...
Commercial is so loud.
Featuring great digger, Sparkle Smash, and more. Coming to Kia.
Sparkle Smash.
Brought to you by BKT Tires, your local Ford dealers, and Morgan & Morgan. Tickets on sale now.
It's the Freedom Sale at Greenway Kia, Central Florida's largest
Question, chat. Are you following the Trump Wall Street Journal Epstein story? Yes or no? Two and a half minutes and we're coming back live on the show, okay? 2.5 minutes and we're back live. This hack is just old phones that used to access the device. Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you have a camera and you have access issues in terms of the customer, the client, whatever you like to call them, is unsure who some of the accounts accessing those cameras are, I think that's an issue. I think you need security, safety, stability, all of those things with any kind of service that has a camera near somebody's house. And so I don't think it took them too long to get ahead of this, but not following, no. Colbert YouTube channel revenue alone probably pays for 60 plus people. Tell me you do not understand the economics of a YouTube channel without telling me you do not understand the economics of a YouTube channel. Not even close, sir. Not even remotely close.
And you need LifeLock because your info is in endless places. It only takes one mistake.
Here we go, coming back. 1 minute. Hello? The microphone's on.
We'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back.
Ooh.
Promo code news at lifelock.com.
What are you doing?
Good for run.
Okay, see you later. Be safe out there, please. Bye.
Back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code news at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Why'd I go to the doctor? One day at the firehouse, I was so lightheaded I could barely stand. Even my crew noticed. Getting checked out was the right call. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit NoTimeToWait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Looking for affordable blinds, shades, or shutters for your home? Don't hire an expensive pro. Check out Blindster.com, where we offer custom-made window coverings at guaranteed low prices with a team of pros ready to help you every step of the way. Blindster.com.
This Earful of Real Radio is brought to you by crimeline.org. Give a tip anonymously.
Documenting and contributing to the decline in American culture. This
Your show is called The News Junkie. The 3 best friends you never even had going through the most viral stories of the day. Hang out with us and talk about everything that everybody's talking about each day. Go to thenewsjunkie.com to learn more. We'll get to all the big, juicy stuff happening out there in the world. But first, I want to talk about something quite innocuous that I just want to get your opinion on, all right? This is not like the big explosive bombshell story. However, I find it to be an interesting little insight into what's happening in 2025. Now, there's a woman who has come forward, and she says that she had an issue on an airplane, and this whole thing, the way it worked out, was just absolutely unacceptable. And the story I have here from the BBC, hang on, the BBC says, woman had to leave plane over, of all things, a tuna allergy dispute. Okay? This is what the headline actually said.
Classic.
Over a tuna allergy, which seems to be a little bit more rare.
They're not lesbians.
No. A pregnant woman with a seafood allergy has told how she had to get off a plane after tuna appeared on the menu. And a senior cabin crew member said he, quote, wouldn't be dictated to. So Abby Holing, this woman, was left stranded. She said she was treated rudely. And in a video recorded by a fellow passenger, a member of staff was heard speaking over the plane's PA system. "We are legally entitled to a meal break," he said, "and I won't have customers dictate to me what I can or cannot eat." Now, I guess this woman who's pregnant got on the plane and she goes, "What are you going to be eating for lunch?" And the airline crew guy said, "I have a tuna fish sandwich." And she goes, "I have a tuna fish allergy." And she started raging and saying, "You can't do it." And he's like, "I'm entitled to a meal, and I am going to eat what I'm going to eat." Which, if that's the way it works, is kind of funny because we don't let anybody on the plane eat peanuts when somebody has a peanut allergy. But if a passenger has another allergy, they're like, kiss my ass. This is my lunch we're talking about. EasyJet, the airline.
Can this woman just literally not be in the same room as tuna?
That's what she says. I don't know how much I believe that. But EasyJet says she did not tell him ahead of time. Tuna contains proteins which can be airborne and a risk to people with allergies. How much of this is an actual threat? She said she initially felt reassured when the cabin crew greeted her on arrival, but then her mood changed, and they said she felt uncomfortable. And the pilot said, "We'll turn around if you want to get off." But then, "We're eating our tuna fish sandwich." Now, I'll come into this crazy lady to her defense, all right? I'll come to her defense for one moment here. If you're going to eat anything on a plane, there should be like 5 or 6 things that are just on the no-go list.
I think I'm right there with you. I can name 3 off the top.
Tuna fish has got to be on that list,
Without
right?
a doubt.
Like, we're on a plane
It's
together.
stinky. Now, I will say there are, if made properly, some tuna fish sandwiches that don't stink. But it's 80% of the time they do. As well as egg salad sandwiches.
No, that's all. Yeah, it's on the list too. Egg salad, tuna of any type. You can't be eating these in a tube with other people.
Brussels sprouts can smell like poop.
No. Oh, we can't do. Brussels sprouts are on the list. All of these things that you know and I know are improper to eat at work. Things that C-Lane eats all the time. Things that you should not be eating around the workplace.
When was the last time I had an egg salad? It's been a while. It's pre-COVID.
A little while, but I remember.
I used to get a lot of egg
days.
salad. Yeah, we're down to the cafe.
I don't hate you for it. I think egg salad sandwiches are good, C-Lane, but not on a plane. Not on a plane. And she didn't even need to whine to me about her allergies because I think that's probably just me. A very me-centric version of the world that so many of these people live in. We're like, actually, you can't enjoy your beautiful sandwich there because
Is tuna a common allergy even?
Not that I've heard of.
I know shellfish is a big one. Tuna is not shellfish.
Shellfish, of course, peanuts on airplanes we've heard of forever. Tuna fish is not one that I have a lot of familiarity with.
I know people that are allergic to fish and certain seafoods that are not shellfish, and maybe tuna would fall into that category. But I've never heard of somebody describing an allergy as specific as I am allergic to tuna.
Yeah, that's pretty particular. But that's what this woman claimed. And so these people are now kind of marching onto planes and going, "This is the thing that I'm allergic to." I don't know if they've got any doctor's evidence that this is the case. This is what I don't want on the plane, and I demand the plane is cleared of this. There's so much of that happening. You can't live in this little bubble. The bubble doesn't follow you. You're not the only person on planet Earth, right? But also we can agree to, I think, socially acceptable rules of what you should eat on an airplane. And if so, tuna fish sandwich ain't on that list, friend. It just is not. I'm sorry. All right, let us know what you think. Send us a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com.
Is that specifically what he had? Like, did he say it was a tuna sandwich?
Yeah. He said it was a tuna sandwich, and then she said, "You can't eat that because I'm allergic to it." And then he said, "You're not going to dictate to me what I have for my lunch."
My God.
From there, like, it didn't go well because he's saying, I only have one thing to eat with me. I brought the damn tuna fish sandwich. That's my lunch. Then she said, "No, you can't do it."
I mean, both of them have a lot of gall in different ways. Never in a million years would I bring something like that to a public place. But secondly, she was like, "It's smelly to me, so I'm going to say I'm going to die."
The people who are so allergic to stuff that if they just get a whiff of it on a plane are like, "Well, I will die. I will die." That person probably shouldn't be flying. There's better things for you to do.
How are they going to go long distances? Because they would have to pick a train?
I don't know, but you can't have all of these people going on flights and then being like, "Here are all the things that I don't want." It's just impossible over time, I think. an email coming in, tips@thenewsjunkie.com, about one of the big stories of the weekend, which is Stephen Colbert has announced the end of his show. Paramount said, see you later, buddy. It's over. You got 120 plus people working on this show. Ain't nobody watching this late night stuff anymore. And it's not going to work. So they announced the axe on this. Steve says, hey, Sean, I also heard that because Paramount is the parent company of The Daily Show, that is also going to be on its way out soon. Wow. My hope is that Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart do something together pretty soon. I always loved Stephen Colbert's The Colbert Report, where he was the mock conservative and he's making fun of conservatism. And I'm hoping that can come back somehow with him and Jon Stewart. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate the email, Steve, the tips@thenewsjunkie.com. I don't think that that's true. I think that The Daily Show actually has been pulling in decent numbers with Jon Stewart coming back.
Going viral quite often.
They do quite well online. The Daily Show does. Much like Real Time or something like that. The weekly videos and stuff really pop off on there.
The Daily Show is becoming a step away from Last Week Tonight.
Yeah.
Like the format is very streamlined.
Multiple personalities.
But Last Week Tonight's just John Oliver.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm. And he does like the one big monologue and then maybe has like another thing. But I think like a lot of these shows are coming down to, especially the two of those, Daily Show and Last Week Tonight, are like they're driven by the monologue, and it's on YouTube the next day, free to watch, and maybe that's how they're kind of going after their revenue there.
I don't know how the monologues do. Maybe they do well. They don't do well for me because it's all just Trump stuff. It's all just Trump, like nonstop, the same take, the same boring opinions in my estimation is what I get from these people nonstop. I don't know if there's more people with fatigue like that. Maybe this person is. Tips@thenewsjunkie.com. Anonymous here. I am so thrilled to hear Colbert is canceled. Ha ha. Can't stand him. Go back to Canada. And for the robots, is it me or is it creepy how fast they can run? I mean, they are cute, but who knows? He's a little scared of robots as well.
Oliver does a lot of good stuff that's not necessarily political.
John Oliver?
Yeah.
I loved his Law and Order SVU take. It was like 15 minutes of all of the seasons in which they practice the worst law enforcement practices and still have reigned supreme as far as crime shows.
The recent deep dive he did on minor league baseball teams, which is something that we've talked about on occasion, semi-often on this show, the ones that do the great promotions and all that stuff, I mean, was really good. And then at the end, he like had this bounty out that if you're a minor league baseball team, we want to name your team and we'll like pay you money or something, but you have to agree that you will take whatever name we pick for you, and we come up with some wild promotion to put ourselves on the map, in the history books of crazy minor league baseball team names and stuff like that.
John Oliver in particular, I don't put in the category that I was saying earlier. I agree. He does mix things up. He does go after a lot of interesting topics. Although he plays team sports a little bit, I think I separate him from the rest of them. Like Jimmy Kimmel is very traditional partisan team sports. So is Stephen Colbert. You're going to get one direction only. And maybe, I don't know, maybe there's more of like a weekly format here, like he's doing as opposed to the rest of these.
You can go watch Gutfeld there, Sean. You can Gutfeld.
I don't find that show to be funny either. I don't know. Maybe
I've never watched it.
Political humor is not incredibly funny to me. I don't. Most people don't do it very well. Shane Gillis does some pretty funny stuff, but it's not about like scoring political points. It's about the idiocy of all the political things.
Oh my gosh! I went back to the I was flipping through YouTube and they had the entire Shane Gillis ESPYs monologue last night, and there was some grade A material in there that we didn't even cover. When he was talking about Otanu not being there, and he made a joke about bookies, and then he said, "By the way, bookies are what the Patriots guy reads his girlfriend every night."
Kraft?
No, not
Robert
Kraft.
Oh,
no, the coach. Belichick. Bill Belichick. Bookies are what Bill Belichick reads his girlfriend when it's bedtime.
That's pretty good, actually. On account of the young.
Yeah.
I see. All right. What do you think? Let us know. Join us on the show today, as always. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and record your first dispatch right now. Got to keep it tight. When we come back, we will get to Trump and the Wall Street Journal, the battle there, drawings, the actual bombshells in the Wall Street Journal report. Is there any truth to any of this? We got it all on deck. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Make Real Radio 104.1 number one on your presets on our all-new iHeartRadio app and get cool stuff at Real Radio events. Get the app for free in your app store.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Emergency crews are off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident on the turnpike near Leesburg Main Toll Plaza. There's a crash on the ramp from State Road 429 northbound to Plant Street getting cleared up there. Keep an eye out for crews off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident on I-4 eastbound before World Drive. It's going to be your typical slowdowns you'll be running into on I-4 this morning. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Lowe's knows saving big on appliances makes a big difference. Get up to 30% off select major appliances and get delivery as soon as next day. Valid through 7/30. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com/delivery for more details.
Big shocker, I can't believe it. Bombshell news. Bombshell news. Truce discussions between Israel and Hamas have broken down. I cannot believe it. Peace has been kicked back. They can't come to any agreement. Hamas and Israel on different pages. Truce talks are not doing well. MPWS says, we're going to talk about this Epstein stuff for 4 years while other more important things are swept under the rug. Know what I'm saying? Like what? I love Hamas. I like to dip crackers in it. Close. Close. Don't let them tell you that Sabra is bad, though. All right? I'm here for Sabra hummus, despite all the shit that it gets. People, especially Middle Eastern people, what do they know? Running down hummus? They say it's their field of expertise. Sabra hummus is not bad, okay? It's good stuff. Dunder Mifflin is a part of Sabra? Almost. Depends on how you pronounce it. Will you be my patty? Please don't get Sean started with Trump stuff. He's never wrong. Why would you say Trump stuff? Just say, don't get Sean started with stuff he's never wrong. Yes, if we want wrong takes, we will come to you. If we want correct takes that will play out over time, that are almost always accurate, and that are not team sports but informed ideas, I think we'll go to me. The rest of it will go to you. Okay? More important things than holding pedos accountable? That does sound important. Okay, bye chat. I gotta go to the butt doctor. Biha, good luck at the butt doctor. Just wanted to tell you, good luck at the butt doctor. I love hummus. Even Walmart Market Side brand is outstanding. You know, there's not a lot of bad hummus out there. It's all pretty good in my estimation. She's getting a Brazilian butt lift. Sean, did you get a picture of the hole on the side of your house? Yes. I posted that on twitter.com/thenewsjunkie. And there's something in there. Something in my hole.
Attorneys, but customized by you, and all documents are state-specific and secure. Find your plan at trustandwill.com and use offer code MARK now for 10% off. That's trustandwill.com. Offer code MARK. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. Visit trustandwill.com.
Do you really think it matters if they have a peace talk or just fight it out? Just asking. I think it's hard for anybody to have serious peace talks when Israel is clearly not done bombing the shit out of Gaza, and Hamas has no interest, generally speaking, in peace talks. Hamas benefits the more that Israel bombs Gaza and kills kids in Gaza. The divisiveness of all of this is what fuels Hamas, and Israel doesn't seem to have an appetite for, stopping the explosions for a little while. So I'm a doomer on the topic. I think you've got just an inescapable battle that's going to continue for quite some time.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain.
90 seconds, and we're coming back, everybody. It's one of the few topics I'm a doomer on. And everybody thinks they know, who the side that deserves the empathy is. I feel bad for everybody in the area, all of them. I feel bad for all of the kids in particular. And it's just a shame that you can't get past that. And honestly, if Trump could use his muscle and power Bibi to stop and get Hamas to change the game, another way he could go down in history. I'd love to see it happen. But I don't think it will. Don't think it will. It's the easiest topic to be a doomer on, honestly.
Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan. There's a few minimum requirements, but this is a $699 value that's definitely worth it. Pick up your
We're coming back.
FLA. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan. There's a few minimum requirements, but this is a $699 value that is definitely worth it. Pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the words free heart scan. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. Life Imaging FLA. Ask about the cancer screening. Super important. Life Imaging FLA.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bonus. 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 That's bonus. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
Documenting and contributing to the decline in American culture. This
Send your dispatch in over at thenewsjunkie.com. Video or audio dispatch is accepted, and you can email the show tips@thenewsjunkie.com. Another place you can send your questions over on chat if you're on YouTube or Twitch. And Tammy, in fact, says, Sean, what about the cancellation of funding for public broadcasting? What do you think about that? When I look at PBS, I don't put PBS in the same category as I do something like NPR. Like, I think NPR should get literally no public funding. I think it's an incredibly one-sided, biased platform nationwide that could do well enough on its own that does not need public funding. It doesn't get a ton of it anymore, but I think that could all be wiped out and I wouldn't care. But PBS, I don't view PBS the same way. And maybe it's because I have these childhood memories and I think about, like, I literally watched Sesame Street as a little kid. Yeah. I loved it.
What's the matter, Wishbone? Was that from your time or my time?
Was Arthur also? Was Arthur on PBS or no?
Yes.
Because I remember Arthur. I remember Wishbone. I remember Sesame Street. Were there other like political shows, and were they maybe like team sports stuff? Possibly, but I don't put PBS on that level. I really I'm fine with funding PBS. I'm fine with that. I think there's a lot of kids programming there, and honestly, if the kids can't watch Aunt Rachel or whatever anymore, Miss Rachel, they got to go somewhere. She's fully embraced all the Palestinian stuff. I see more and more from her all the time. The PBS stuff hopefully won't do that. Your kids can go watch the next Bumblebee story or whatever cartoon's happening over there. It's a glorious thing. And I think PBS is a net positive. C-SPAN too, believe it or not. All right, here's what's going on in the world. The biggest story of the year, virally speaking, is this CEO that was busted on the jumbotron. It's got everything you want. There's an appetite for people to hate CEOs. That's you cannot deny this. There's absolutely an appetite for people to hate CEOs.
Thanks a lot, Luigi.
And even in that case, you see like the most extreme anti-CEO stuff. There's an appetite for it. Why? Because people view CEOs as the rich, the wealthy, the privileged. And when it comes down to class warfare, who are you going to go after? The CEOs. And that's one of the things. You get a lot of benefits of being a CEO, okay? So one of the things that's not such a benefit is the other side of this. So there's an appetite against CEOs. There's a mega appetite always and forever against cheaters. People hate cheaters. Mm-hmm. They love a good cheater revenge story.
Oh, yeah.
This has that piece of the puzzle. It's got Coldplay. It's got a jumbotron. It's got all of the things. And you could see on these people's faces the horror in the moment where they were caught cheating,
in
maybe on their significant others.
Their body movements where the guy ducked down and literally crawled away. And then the lady just turned around. You see the back of her head. And then the giant cherry on top was Coldplay saying, hey, they're having an affair. They're just shy.
Oh, did they say that?
Entire stadium, dude.
Yeah. Do you know what Courtney asked me yesterday? What do you guys think about this? Courtney said, is this good for Coldplay? And I said, does Coldplay sell more tickets because of this? It's absolutely as viral as can be.
Not to people having an affair.
I don't know. The affair people are like, cancel the tickets. But
I don't think it sells more tickets for Coldplay, but I think anything to put Coldplay in the in the news, it can't be terrible. I don't like, we kind of touched on this. I don't like how many shots Coldplay has taken because of this. Like, Coldplay's a great band. I've seen them live. I had a fantastic time. It was a great show. And they have good music. But people are like, oh, yeah, the most embarrassing part of this whole thing is they were at a Coldplay concert. And you're like, oh, my gosh, get some new humor. Yeah. The only thing I did actually like was one of the fake apologies that in the form of a fake tweet from the CEO from his company's Twitter account, X account, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Said, I apologize to my wife and this and that, and I just want to get it out on the open, now that everybody knows I love Coldplay. I love not just the first two albums. I love all their stuff. And, I was like, that's pretty funny. I really wish it was real. It would be a really ballsy move if the person actually did post that. But
I think we're all in agreement about this for once on the show. The Coldplay thing it's too easy and lame of a joke. That's what it is. It's like such a dumb, lame, easy joke in a world of better ones. And to your point that you were just bringing up, C-Lane, Coldplay concert CEO busted. It wasn't me behind statement. His company says it's fake. And they're talking about the fake statement. And here's why I love this.
The quote at the bottom?
Well, yeah, I think so. Hang on. Is this the statement itself? Let me bring this up so I can read it to you if you haven't seen the statement. Statement from CEO Andy Byron, which obviously is not actually real.
Damn it.
I mean, enhance and zoom. It doesn't say.
So this one's different.
Here it is. This one's posted by Peter Enos of CBS News.
See, I just saw the screenshot. I did not see the original post, but while I feel fooled, it is well done.
From P. Enos. of CBS News, folks. All right, like there's a couple of red flags that are here.
But he's verified.
Yeah. So this is not real. No. And so he said that was totally fake. The response wasn't real.
So that one was longer, and that one had lyrics to fix you at the bottom of it. But the one that I just sent you guys in the group thread was the one that I saw, and it was just a fake tweet.
Right here. This is okay. Yeah, it looks like it's from the Astronomer Twitter/X account. Statement from our CEO. Again, this is not real. Andy Byron. Let me start by apologizing to my family, my wife, and our wonderful employees. My behavior is inexcusable, and this shame I'm receiving is well-deserved. All that seems right? Like that's what would be in this apology. I tried to hide my actions, but the truth has finally been revealed. I am a Coldplay fan, and not just the first 2 albums. I also like the recent stuff. I'm going to take some time to contemplate my future. Please respect our family's privacy at this time. That's a better version of the joke, okay? It's better. It's a better version of the joke, I think. But I have not seen too many stories like this, like the color of the dress, et cetera, go completely and astronomically viral in a sense like this.
You know what one I think was the one that came before this that made the impact online that, especially locally in Florida where we broadcast from, was the Captain Brock, the best mother effing Emmer effing charter.
I'm on the water
boat.
268 days.
300. 300. He only takes off 65 days, 66 in a leap year.
Jeez.
But that was the last time I could remember talking about something on the show and then getting on Facebook and going, oh no, everybody's talking about this.
This is that. Yeah. This is literally that. You cannot get away from it. It's everywhere. It's because people love a cheating story because of all the stuff packed into it. And I don't know if this hurts his company or hurts or helps Coldplay. I don't think it can really hurt Coldplay. It's just kind of a fun addendum to their tour.
Coldplay is just an innocent bystander that's happy to be there.
Right.
Okay, people are talking about us.
I mean, because their whole shtick is that they're pointing the camera and the guy's actively talking to this person. So are they going to triple down on this?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to hurt the tour.
No.
But are the camera folks going to be now looking for very controversial couples in the audience?
They're missing an opportunity if Chris Martin doesn't go to do this jumbotron bit next show and go, all right, last time. This was kind of a big deal.
Brace yourselves. Somebody else is going to fake it now. It's going to be like all of the fake proposals that you see on the Jumbotron. Okay, what do you think? Let us know. Send us a dispatch or an email over at thenewsjunkie.com. Speaking of emails, here is somebody emailing tips at thenewsjunkie.com. We'll keep them anonymous. I'm an oldo, says this person, 57 years old.
Yeah.
I actually watch Fox News for about an hour each night, but only because NBC is so damn biased, I have to get out of their echo chamber and see what the other side says. Hey, I listen to you guys, so my taste can't be that bad.
Right.
He says, Gutfield is the worst show. They should let Grover be the host.
Wait, the Jewish Sesame Street guy?
Yeah. Grover might get the cut on PBS, though. You never know. You never know what's going on. I think people should be supporting PBS. Parents should support PBS. Like, this is one of the things coming out this week. Miss Rachel, and the latest of many of these kind of posts on her social media.
Hi, friends. What's the letter of the day?
It's M. Hi, Miss Rachel.
Hi, yes, it's M from my friend Motez.
This guy Motez, I guess, is some like kind of out there Palestinian activist guy. And she's not talking like she's talking to adult followers on social media. She's kind of like couching this. So it sounds like it's for like little kids, like to put you in some sort of information pipeline here. And I can see parents going, you know what? I don't want that. I don't want my kids. And I don't know how many kids are following Miss Rachel on Instagram, but I can see parents going, I don't want that. So where do you go? Where do you go if you don't want that? You go to PBS. That's where like the most milquetoast, inoffensive kids shows, not politically partisan stuff, just like stuff that probably wouldn't get funded by a Netflix.
I mean, they were losing their minds over Sesame Street.
Were they over what?
What did Sesame Street do?
Introduce a was it transgender character at some point, or a character who was on? Yeah, we talked about it in the past, and I remember hearing
Street.
Margarine Taylor Greene yapping about Sesame Street. And
Sesame Street trans.
The all the politics that they were bringing into it. I personally have not seen it. I also don't watch Sesame Street like I used to when I was a child. But there has been controversy nonetheless.
I don't know too many of the like Sesame Street controversies. I can't go down that rabbit hole. But I know that overall, at least it used to be. Maybe it's gotten crazy and political now. I have no idea. But it used to be that those shows on PBS were so milquetoast. What was Reading Rainbow on PBS?
Yeah.
Was that it was?
Yeah.
Almost positive.
Take a look at the book.
Yeah. Reading Rainbow was like another one of these shows. And they didn't have any misses, right? Well, Bill Cosby had a show, I think, right? Was Picture Pages on there? Was
Rudy.
Couple of misses, right? So, yeah, that was on PBS Kids. PBS was Reading Rainbow. These are the kind of shows that, like, in a capitalist system aren't necessarily going to work. You know what I mean? So, like, for all the things that you would want to take maybe a little bit of capitalism out of kids programming would be one of them. And it seems like a safer place for little kids to be watching stuff like that. But you make your own decisions. You're the parent, after all. We'll see what you think. Let us know. Send us a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com. Let's work in maybe one of those. Let's see what we got. Here is VW Shane talking about everything happening with late night television. Stephen Colbert learning his show is going to be canceled this week. Here he is.
I've had to re-record this dispatch now twice because each time I feel like I'm bringing a nuanced take about the Stephen Colbert thing. And then I hear Sean absolutely nail my perspective on the audience and the amount of people behind it. And you can do it with a smaller team example. And then Skull Mike, you mentioned how Trump is kind of breaking network television a little bit.
I said, to be clear about that, I said the late night shows, I think, kind of got broken by Trump a little bit because it became the lion's share of the comedy that they were doing on these shows. And it just was like every night. And then their audience, the people who might be 50% of this country that voted for Trump, those people might go, I don't want to hear this every night. And then you have the people who like the Trump jokes every night left. And now you just have a silo, and you can't really segue away from that. That's what I think. I kind of broke them a little bit.
Like in that, you've got to be partisan now. The only thing I want to add is I look forward. This has been an idea I've had for a really long time. Big audience is going to hear this. I'm not personally going to do it, but I look forward to younger people in their 20s and 30s, doing their own spin on late night, whether it's through Twitch or YouTube.
I don't disagree with you. I think it's time for a new generation for that kind of format anyhow. All these oldos maybe need to make way, like they do in so many other places and platforms. Let us know what you think. Go to thenewsjunkie.com right now. All right, I didn't get to the Trump Wall Street Journal stuff. I'm telling you, I'm going to, and I got all the juice. I got all the things you need to know. If you don't know about this at all, don't worry. We'll blast through it. I don't know exactly when we're going to get to that, but we do have the next episode on the horizon here and This Week in Florida. All that on the way. It's coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
Have you ever been come on to by someone really older than you?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I've
42.
I've never done that. I've never like hooked up with somebody like considerably older than me. That's my wife's job. All right, 407-916-1041.
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Emergency crews are off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident on the turnpike near Leesburg Main Toll Plaza. There's a crash on the ramp from State Road 429 northbound to Plant Street getting cleared up there. Keep an eye out for crews off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident on I-4 eastbound before World Drive. It's going to be your typical slowdowns you'll be running into on I-4 this morning. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
At Rasmussen University, we offer a full suite of nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral. Online and on
mortgage rates,
campus.
they're heading down.
Programs
Many
vary by
people have
campus.
loans in the 7s or even 8% range, and if you're one of them, you have to explore the savings for a refinance, and especially explore with that mortgage guy, Don. You could lower your payments or get cash out, but most importantly, you're working with an expert and a friend that you could trust. Get a quote today with no hard credit inquiry and get peace of mind right there at your fingertips by going to thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguydon.com.
Monster Jam, as big as it gets.
featuring Gravedigger, Sparkle Smash, and more. Coming to Kia Center August 2nd and 3rd. Brought to you by BKT Tires, your local Ford dealers, and Morgan & Morgan. Tickets on sale now.
It's the Freedom Sale at Greenway Kia. Central Florida's largest Kia inventory is tariff-free and marked down thousands below.
Hey, everybody. Chat. Best PBS show of all time. Go. Best PBS show of all time. Go. Ow, I hit the wall. Bob Ross, nice. Nice work. Hard agree. My take on this is solely because, and I don't think PBS should cost a lot of money, but my take on this is solely because I think that PBS makes content that otherwise wouldn't exist in a for-profit world. And I think it's good. I think it's positive. Now, if they start yapping like Miss Rachel about Palestinian activism and they start injecting a whole bunch of politics into stuff, no. But I think that do something so you go, PBS funding is attached to the fact that we'll have reviews to see whether or not there's any like heavy political themes in this content and not learning based. There's a way to do that and be fair. Mr. Rogers was the kind of guy you could have a beer with at the bar, and somebody said something stupid, he's got your back. Mr. Rogers was a classic, man. Riley, Ace of Spies? I don't know that one. The Bob Ross channel is free sleeping meds? Yes. And yes, there's room for that kind of content. Yes. Or there should be. I mean, for Christ's sake, people watch 5-hour videos of trains just cruising along. Bob Ross is like, nice, calm. He's got a goddamn squirrel with him sometimes. Like, it's beautiful. Antiques Roadshow. True. Great show. Love when they blow somebody's mind. And even when they don't blow somebody's mind with one of those clips like, oh, it's worth $1 million. It's a, Indian tribal ceremony blanket from 1612, and Chief Hukta had it during the epic peace pipe ceremony. $5 million. Even if it's not that, it's interesting to hear the history behind things. It's like Pawn Stars for smart people. 1 minute and we're coming back on the show. I forgot about Antiques. I love that one. It's good. It's good. It's a fun watch. Okay, we're coming back, everybody. Oh, the show that taught you how to fix a home? What was that guy's name? Bob? Oh, This Old House with Bob. Oh, what was that guy's name? You're going to get it, I'm sure. Was PBS This Old House? I don't know if it was, but that was a classic one. Bob Vila. That's it, Bob Vila.
Here's what's trending now on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
You know what they say, time flies when you're having a lot of fun. Because can you believe it's already been 1 year of iHeart Women's Sports? It's the go-to spot for stories, wins, and real talk from the biggest names in the game. From the court to the field, even behind the scenes. Voices like Sarah Spain, Ashley Harris, and a whole lineup of legends are leading the charge. Check it out and celebrate 1 year of iHeart Women's Sports right now on iHeartRadio.
Explore the latest. Open the free iHeartRadio app and see what's trending now.
Need more animals, more gators, and more fun? Y'all need Gatorland.
Now is your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bonus. 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 That's bonus. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm. Good luck.
Real Radio 104.1.
Filling you in on the shocking details. Just try not to pass out. This is the new
All the wrong issues. And rather than focusing on the color of people's skin or their genitals, focusing on things like class and, raising people out of poverty seems like such a smarter idea. Maybe more importantly, generational warfare is something that you just see absolutely everywhere. And who's the target of all the generational warfare?
The old people.
You guys see news stories every week. How many news stories are Gen Z blank?
Oh, I mean,
all
plenty.
Of them.
But that is boomers and what is right after boomers, before elder millennials.
Gen X?
Yeah, those are the ones producing the stories. But you know what I never see? Gen Z caring about it.
Gen Z probably doesn't read any of this crap. They're like, here's an example. I just looked in the Google Newswire for Gen Z. Gen Z men and women have a deep political divide. The Gen Z stare is tormenting business owners. Why the Gen Z stare has everybody talking. SF bartenders spill their gripes about Gen Z drinking habits. On and on and on. Like, Gen Z gets all the heat, all right? They get all the heat. And one of the problems is, and I think they have a gripe that's legit here, boomers need to get out of the way. Boomers are hanging on to jobs forever. All these late night guys, all these other people, they're old as hell. They're hanging on forever, and they need to get some of these younger people in the mix. And when I see stories like this, I go, yep, I'm right about that. For instance, I guess right now they're rebooting a movie. A movie that's famous for one scene. And
When Harry Met Sally.
No, but that's a good guess.
Oh, no. I know which one you're talking about.
You know what it is already?
Oh, absolutely.
Right. See, like, the scene would be, I don't know if I can't show you because
no, and
my
you don't
legs aren't in the shot. You know what I mean?
And also, if your legs were in the shot, the other thing that's most important
wouldn't be
the
there. Is this landing with you, C-Lane?
You know, it's trying to find that one song that would make
somebody just
sense
spreading their legs for one particular shot.
Basic Instinct.
That's right, Basic Instinct. And the story that I saw, let me see.
Harry Met Sally was a solid guess, though.
It really was. Yeah, it really was. The story that I see making the rounds is this one. And it says Basic Instinct is getting an anti-woke reboot.
Which was Basic Instinct woke?
No, it was not at all. No. Actually, Basic Instinct is quite a good movie. We watched it not that long ago. Maybe within the last 6 months we've watched this. And it says Joe Esteros, the screenwriter of the 1992 original, promises a, quote, wild and orgasmic ride. All right?
Are we going to see more of the stars?
Maybe.
I feel like that means brown star.
Here's something I'm going to tell you about this. The guy who's going to write this sexy erotic thriller that's not going to be woke is 80 years old, okay? He's 80 years old. And nothing against you 80-year-olds who are listening to the show right now. I love you. I appreciate you. I support you. But I don't want to hear erotic thrillers from you. I don't want that to be a thing that we share together. I don't think it works. I've seen so many fails on this. Courtney and I watched this movie the other night. She goes, oh, we got to see this. I've looked it up. We got to see this movie. Hang on. Let me bring up the name of it so I don't screw it up. So I'm getting it accurate here. Okay. The movie was called The Stranger in My Home. Okay? The Stranger in My Home. Now, I don't know who wrote The Stranger in My Home, but I know they're not cool. I know they're not cool. Because the scenes with the 14-year-old girls in this movie, the girls are like, oh, God, he's filled up with skibbity riz. No cap.
Oh,
and you're like, what? And you're like, oh, God, stop being Delulu. And I'll be like, okay, this is the way that, like, old people write when they Google young people terms that young people aren't using anymore because the old people have taken the terms, you know?
But the thing is, I to their defense, just a little bit, is that this generation keeps flipping their terms very quickly. Like the turnaround time. For example, Love Island.
Yeah.
Popular phrase was, what the helly? And so
okay.
Nicole and I thought it was cool that we were like, hey, what the helly?
I kind of like it.
Yeah, well, guess what? It's out.
Is it?
Man. I mean, not only did her niece, but also her very cool younger sister, who is in, that age range of Love Island, was like, no one's saying that anymore, you freak.
Did One Hunch ever catch on?
Which one?
One Hunch?
No.
Keep it One Hunch?
Yeah.
I thought it was One Honey.
Well, One Honey is one of them too.
the hell?
It was when everybody was using the 100 emoji to respond to things. My friend just started saying it out loud, 100, and then he just shortened it to 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd
It's
that
all
go?
Delulu. All Delulu, Skibbity Riz, no cap, without a shadow of a
We
doubt.
sound bad. We sound real bad.
That's how they sound. We don't need old people writing for young characters. It reads through every single time. Mid-90s. Classic. Great
and that
movie.
lasted throughout that 5 to 6 year time.
No, the movie, I mean.
Oh.
Mid-90s, the movie, or I'll do a better one for you. Kids. Okay? Like those movies that are
I had
written
no legs.
They're written by somebody who was in the moment, in the generation. They felt right. I don't want a Basic Instinct reboot with an old 80-year-old man being like, and she spread her legs, and this time she flipped around backwards and showed him where the sun don't shine.
Showed them all the 50 states.
I don't want that. I don't know that America wants that. They can't feed us the right things right now. They're really just dropping the ball on this. Let us know what you think. Send us a dispatch. Go to thenewsjunkie.com and send us all your fetch dispatches that are rolling through.
Oh, stop trying to make fetch a word.
You're not wrong, Sabrina, though, in the fact that right now the turnover rate is so fast for these words. You hear one, you're like, oh.
And just when we get a hang of it, they're like, ew, stop.
Like Courtney was saying for a little while, girly. So like she'd be like, oh, I'm not a breakfast girly, or oh, I'm a brunch girly, or like whatever the thing is, you just attach girly to the end, and that lasts for about 5 seconds, and then she goes, now I'm like a wine mom saying these things after everybody else.
I still say hungies, and I'm not even a parent.
I like hungies. Hungies is a good time. We got to teach Jackson hungies. They just rub his belly and say, I'm hungies, and instant rewards.
That'd be
Food
great.
for all kids.
I like that.
All right. What do you think? Let us know. Send us a dispatch. Send us an email, tips@thenewsjunkie.com. It's easy to join the show as per usual. Excuse me. I don't know why I said that way.
Because that's the new phrase. Be cool
usual.
Per
usual.
I do know that I am filled up with Skibbity Riz to the brim. No Delulu.
You've said it 5 times.
Keep
already.
it hunch. And hella. What was the last one you said?
What the hell?
Stop saying hella, Cartman.
What the helly? I want the heli thing to work. Are we sure that's gone?
Oh, it's out, buddy.
Damn it, man. That one would have been fun. I didn't even get to get in on it. All right, folks, join us on the show with your dispatches and your emails to tips@thenewsjunkie.com. When we return, the next episode with Sabrina, what's coming up on the next episode?
What the hell? What's coming up on the next episode? We've got numbers from the woke all-cape Superman, including director salary and selfie count, both a lot. Elmo got hacked this week. Now let's imagine if all of the other fun characters got hacked. Plus, Ohana means family, and Kala means money. And Stitch got a lot of it. All that and so much more coming up on the next episode.
It's a good stitch. That was a good stitch. All right, all that coming up on... Wait, I'm not used to doing this. And that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan, brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's Bungalower and the Bus. And at 9, we all find out what the hell Angel is listening to tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
This report is sponsored by the International Hot Rod Association.
The International Hot Rod Association Outlet Series is back. 5 events, 4 locations. One explosive season, funny cars, promos. You are in the city.
So loud!
At IHRA.com. IHRA.com.
Since 2002, Precision Garage Door Service has been proudly serving the Orlando community. Noisy garage door.
Twerking at a funeral, acceptable or unacceptable? Twerking at a funeral. We'll hit that at some point during the show today. All right, see, this is the world that we're living in. We're living in a world of twerking at funerals, so to me, PBS is a good force in that world. Not NPR. NPR is rubbish. Boring, hacky rubbish. Love PBS though. That segment 8. Ooh. That's another one. Twerking is essential at a funeral? Boogie grave? Unacceptable in every way? All right, that's what it's come down to. There's a video going not as viral as the CEO cheating, but a little bit viral. And it's a woman twerking on a cardboard cutout of the person who died at a funeral. Not on the casket, Alicia. It might be their culture to twerk at the funeral. That is called rubbish culture. If your culture is twerking at funerals, your culture is garbage. Okay? The dancing coffin guys are the bomb, though. Those guys make my world go round. Those guys I love. 2 minutes, and we're coming back for the next episode. Funeral lap dances. I've seen the stories before. I've seen those headlines before. Mr. Predicto, would you, at your funeral, God forbid you ever died, Mr. Predicto, would you want us to twerk on your casket? Should we twerk on your casket? Will it be okay if we do?
Yes, it is certain.
Yeah. You heard him. He consented. Let's get twerking. 90 seconds.
Expensive and often avoidable with a revocable trust. Trustandwill.com makes it simple to create a personalized estate plan. A trust and will provides clarity and peace of mind. Get 20% off on your estate plan documents by visiting trustandwill.com.
Here we go, everybody. Make sure you take a moment right now and like the YouTube video, please. Not enough for you who are doing it. I need to hit at least 200 every day. Stop, take a moment, please, and hit the like button on YouTube. Please and thank you.
It only takes one mistake to expose you to identity theft. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of
I'm the kind of guy that twerks at a funeral.
Identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed.
Alright, I'm gonna put you up now. You good?
Here, with promo code news at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Need new blinds? At Blinds.com, we offer guaranteed low.
Guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code news at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
Need new blinds? At Blinds.com, we offer guaranteed low prices, guaranteed satisfaction, free samples, and free shipping. At Blindster, we take the fear out of ordering custom blinds, shades, and shutters so you can do it yourself and save big. Blindster.com.
You've got an app for music, an app for photos, maybe even one that helps you sleep. But only one app puts the live radio dial in your pocket and lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets. Get the free iHeartRadio app, the #1 app for radio.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Like a car crash, you can't stop listening to. This is the News Junkie.
Episode in just a moment. All things happening in the world of entertainment and beyond.
Welcome home, friend. Even if you've just stumbled upon this here show, this is where you can be comfortable. We will keep you company every single day during work or beyond. And we're here for you to go through all the most viral stuff each day. Join us, if you will, with a dispatch. Send that over at thenewsjunkie.com. All right, to Sabrina and the next episode here in just a moment. We've also got a bunch of emails filed away that we'll have to get to. We still got to get into a bunch of things, including the big story of the day. But right now, here we go. Let's do the next episode.
Because there's a lot on TV, and you can't possibly keep up with all of it, even though you should, because what else are you going to talk about?
It's singing.
What?
Oh, my God.
Nothing. Weather's nice. It's time for the next episode with Sabrina. Hey.
Hey, 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 hey.
Have a beautiful voice.
Hold up. Prove it.
I just did. You
Do it
just
one
heard
more
it.
time.
I don't think I need to flex any further
I
than I
thought you were
flexed.
breathing in order to do that. Just surprise me with it. For the new.
Is this serenading you right now?
I want to go sleepy now. But don't sleep on this. That mortgage guy, Don, he's the one that brings you the next episode and also bringing you some peace of mind, which kind of sounds like that hymn Sean hummed. And if you're humming around refinance.
I like the him hummer he is.
Or perhaps you're looking to buy your first dream home, debt consolidation, HELOCs, reverse mortgages, anything and everything in between and beyond. Be sure to work with That Mortgage Guy Don. Go to thatmortgageguydon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with That Mortgage Guy Don.
Beautiful.
Nailed it.
I think we should start an a cappella group.
Okay.
Until then, 39
Where
years ago.
in
what?
the world is
Carmen Sandiego. Okay, I was going to be the bass.
I got two bass. this is going to be a weird acapella group. It's all bass.
She's always been the mouth drummer this whole time.
Megan Trainor, come on. 39 years ago, 1986, this film right here, it is the remix of the theme. But it was 1986.
1986?
It was not on Earth.
In space.
It was in space and perhaps...
Alien.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Aliens.
It was on this day the sequel to Alien, which is beautifully titled Aliens. Starring Sigourney Weaver, was released. Some fun facts about Aliens, packed with interesting and sometimes peculiar facts. For example, the Marines' behavior, equipment, and even some of their dialogue was inspired by the Vietnam War.
Really?
Yeah, actors personalizing their armor to reflect that. The film's weapons were based on real, fully functional guns. Modifications for filming, like the pulse rifles, were built from World War II era submachine guns.
Okay.
Is that interesting at all to you?
I mean, it's something.
How about James Cameron filmed the Marine scenes last, so they'd have real camaraderie after working together for 14 weeks. You could feel it every time they banter.
You like the Alien movie, don't you?
I love them.
I did not hate the new one that they did not that long ago. Would rewatch, by the way. That was pretty fun.
Bishop's wild knife stunt, it was real. I don't know if you did watch, right?
I've seen them, yeah.
Remember that thing where you put your hand down and then
yeah,
you slam with a knife in between? 1,000% real reaction from Bill Paxton.
Damn.
Because that was not part of the script at all. They just held him down, and thankfully he nailed it. And finally, I will tell you this. The replacement hero, Michael Bain, wasn't the first choice. He replaced James Remar after a drug-related firing. And James Cameron told him on day one that everything he just did was wrong.
Oh.
You're fired. And a lot more facts. As a matter of fact, I had 7 pages of it for no reason.
It would have been crazy if the hand stabbing trick would have gone wrong. Like, do you guys remember when on one of the television morning shows, the magician guy was on and he did the trick with the knife and a paper bag?
And it went right through the lady's hand.
He screwed up and stabbed the lady. And it's
Unreal.
Like, oh, no.
Oopsie daisy, back to commercial.
I have made a mistake here.
Speaking of aliens and no mistakes made, congratulations.
All right.
Come on, let's put it together for Lilo and Stitch.
They're aliens? Do the Stitch again.
Ohana means family.
Ohana means family.
That's more of a Kermit. I gotta be
I was
honest.
just giving it a shot. All right. I thought you did a good job, so I wanted to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Ohana means family.
There's a lot of gurgle. It's like Lilo or Stitch, rather. It smoked like 2 packs of cigarettes.
Ohana means family.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Hana. Lilo and
I've
Stitch
never even seen Lilo and Stitch.
has finally
I hate you.
Finally
What a
surpassed $1 billion. I don't even know what that is.
A bill, huh?
Yep, the
It was good.
first billion movie of the year, which
It was pretty
makes me
good.
want to throw up in my mouth.
Yeah,
So you want to go see that, huh?
It was cute. Courtney and I both liked it. Like, it was one of those movies. Like, I like a good family movie, right down the middle.
I like a good
Nice.
family.
Mm-hmm.
You like a family? I get you more family.
It's a good family, too.
Thank you.
Of course, the remake of the 2002 animated movie, and that leads me to believe that all of these other live-action remakes are like, you son of a bitch. We have failed horribly, and this is a $1 billion movie. But it's nice that they let The Rock do it. He needs some more money. Superman also doing pretty well. What? The Rock was in it. The
Rock's not in that
The
movie.
Rock did the voice for the guy.
Is
Yes,
he?
he is in that. Want to bet?
You might be right. I don't remember him being in
an
it.
Amex bill due.
Lilo and Stitch.
So we're not betting.
No, I'm not going to bet.
I'm pretty sure
you
he
might be right.
played the same role. You're welcome, guy.
No. Zach Galifianakis is in it. He's one of the voices.
Who's playing the You're Welcome guy, the dad or something?
That's Moana, though.
Oh.
You're crossing some wires on this.
Me.
Yeah.
Me no Stitch no more.
Should have bet, Sean. Should have bet.
She has a level of confidence sometimes that I'm like, maybe she's right about this.
No, I'm just an idiot.
I didn't say that.
Superman.
What can I say besides you're stupid?
Writer and director James Gunn absolutely cleaned up with his paycheck. Did you see this story? The man made not one, not two, but 20 times more money than the film's stars.
Really?
Okay.
Damn.
20 times.
If I ever get a paycheck like that, I will elect for it to be printed out so that I can clean up with it. Just
Not for
I
nothing,
mean,
but-
that's an extra long check if you ask me.
Not just in his defense or anything, but aren't the actors mostly newbies? Like the people in the new Superman
There's
thing?
some noobs. There's some unnoobs. Lois Lane is not a noob. I'm trying to figure out who was in
Yeah,
it.
Rachel Brosnahan, she's a bigger name. I didn't recognize the Superman guy.
I mean, typically the film stars are the ones that earn the top salaries, but Gunn was the highest earner, pulling in 20 times more than David Corenswet, who played Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Rachel
Remember that.
Brosnahan, who played Lois Lane, each earned $750,000.
I mean,
That's not
Bradley
a lot.
Cooper played Jor-El.
Gunn made 15 million buckaroos. And that
Yikes.
dog,
Good for you, bud.
$20 million.
Oh, the dog made 20 mil. Huh. All right, well.
Nicholas Hoult, who played Lex Luthor, nabbed a $2 million payday. So, congratulations, everybody. Also, the gal who was in Superman, she was playing Eve Teschmacher. What is with these last names, Superman?
I don't know that character. I don't know any of the characters.
Teschmacher, the girlfriend of Lex Luthor. I don't know how much she made, but I do know that she took over 1,000 selfies for her part.
Damn.
So
All right.
a superhero amongst us, or at least super rich people, or someone who needs a new phone with more storage space. Good news, maybe bad news, everybody, but there was a rumor going around about this gal.
Britney Spears.
That is correct. And Britney's...
Brr.
What?
No, it was mocking the thing.
Britney Spears what?
Brr.
She had folks at Child Protective Services getting ready for some overtime this week.
Why? What happened?
She posted on IG, that's Instagram for you old folk.
All right, I'm on her Instagram. I'm just taking a look. Just in
She
case.
adopted a beautiful baby girl named Lennon London Spears.
That seems like a bad idea.
Or like, give me baby one more time.
Did she delete it? All I see now is just
She
more
sure
of
did.
this. More of her and like the lingerie stuff, just kind of doing her thing.
It was a joke for the record. She
Oh, was
did
it?
put 3 winking emojis after her announcement. Further down the post, she added, Lennon today has on an adorable dress. It says, I'm new here, so please stop talking trash, America. I've decided to move to Italy. As one does. So everything's pretty cool and chill and on par and track for Miss Britney Spears. Now, if only when it came to other fake news, much like super anti-Semitic Elmo. For example.
Yeah, he went a little hard in the paint. Mr. Elmo did on the Jews.
He got hacked this week, spewed a bunch of anti-Semitic conspiracy crap. He also said that Trump was a molester or predator?
Pedo or
Child
something.
effer.
Child effer. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're right. Worse than both of them.
What is that? All right. Got it. So, who will the hackers target next? And I'm frozen. But at least look cool.
Oh, I got you. Hang on.
I'm contemplating.
Keep going.
So the folks over at thetropicalfruit.com did a list of 25 fake tweets from the future of characters that are not actually alive.
Uh-huh.
Cover the children's ears. But if they got hacked, this is what they would say. And they're fantastic. But I would love everyone else's input if you can do some quick thinking. Here we go. A 3, a 2, 1. Big Bird. The government has eyes everywhere. Hashtag birds aren't real.
All right.
Classic.
Okay.
Elsa from Frozen. Been snowing here all day. So much for hashtag global warming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put that in the trash. The Geico Gecko. Want to save 15% or more on car insurance? Drain the swamp. Congress doesn't care about your insurance rates.
All right.
These aren't that controversial.
No, they're not as controversial as the ones that Elmo dropped.
You ready for this one? Now we're talking. Kool-Aid Man. Jim Jones was right.
Okay, that now, if the Kool-Aid Man went for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he went like, Jim Jones was right. That would be more extreme.
Tony the Tiger. The Illuminati invented stevia to cause infertility and force population decline. Sugar substitutes are great.
Okay.
Yoda. Round Earth is not. Lies. NASA tells.
Flat Earth Yoda. Okay.
Smokey the Bear. Elites are causing wildfires to clear land for mega mansions. Hashtag arrest Oprah. Bob the Builder. This one's great too. 9/11 was an inside job.
That would be awesome.
Those beams don't melt, folks. Hashtag Freemasons.
I think Bob the Builder is a good choice to have a meltdown like that online. Because he could be upset with city
go crazy?
like different red tape in the construction world could be setting him off. Who knows?
Woody from Toy Story. Hanks drinks the blood of children.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think he survived COVID? Who's Hanks?
Tom Hanks.
Oh,
the voice of Woody.
I should have said Buzz Lightyear. And SpongeBob SquarePants. The chemicals in paper straws dissolve in your drink, and guess what? Yep. React with the 5G. Enjoy your eco-friendly mind control. LOL. Bob the Builder gets my vote. And the winner of the fake tweets from characters that don't exist in real life. Congratulations. On the boob tube, my friends, it is the weekend, and happy weekend to you all. We can watch Billy Joel and So It Goes. That's premiering on HBO.
I'm looking forward to that.
Series premiere of The Fixer. Not like Bob, though. And his 9/11 conspiracies. Snoopy presents a summer musical. That's a no for me.
How dare you?
Stand-up special, Zarna Garg. Practical People win the 2025 WNBA All-Star Game. And Live Aid when rock and roll took on the world, part 2. Follow your dreams of me on Instagram, at Sabrina Amber. And most importantly, bear with me, Amber.
Smoke weed every day.
I think
Thank you, Sabrina. Why does it always freeze on her? I have no idea why. The stream does not like your video and wants to freeze on you nonstop.
I also think I just did a deaf stitch by accident.
That's okay. Stitch sounds a little deaf himself anyhow. If I'm honest with you, he's got a bit of a sound like that to him. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get into the Trump versus the Wall Street Journal stuff. Juice. We'll get into what else exciting is on the way.
2 weeks in a row.
There was
2 weeks in a row.
Twerking at a funeral.
Oh, I
is
know
on
exactly
the way.
what's on the way.
Get a little twerk. Oh, that's right. This week in Florida. Zip up your butts. Get ready to go. This week in Florida is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
The left lane's blocked on Florida's Turnpike southbound before that
Hancock Road exit there. Crews are still on the roadways of the Turnpike near Leesburg Main Toll Plaza, clearing up that accident. There's a crash heading over Lake Jessup Bridge on the Greenway southbound before State Road 434. The right lane's blocked, and you're going to be running into your typical delays on I-4 this afternoon. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Wawa. Wawa Hoagie Fest is here, and it's the summer of sandwiches.
Hello! This Week in Florida coming out next. Yes, sir. All right. I have to tell you, chat. I have to tell you something. Little secret, okay? Little secret for you. After the show yesterday, I banned 2 people on YouTube. 2 people. After the show yesterday, I perma'd 2 people on YouTube, and I don't think chat has ever been this pleasant. I don't think chat has ever been this nice of an accompaniment to the program. Literally has never been as good as this. Bootsy says, that's not a secret, you proudly announced that? True, I did announce that on Discord, yes. But to everybody else, they don't know. He clearly missed somebody? Name names? All right. It was 2 people after the show yesterday, and I have to say, now that they've been ejected out of the pool is quite nice. The pool is full of people that I like better. The overall pool party seems to be more fun. I mean, I think this is a fucking improvement, if you ask me. Daniel and Tom? No way, never. No. No, they're too good. Too good, too talented, too nice. Although I wish we weren't on good terms, honestly, because if you're ever going to go to war with the show, like the war between us and Tom and Dan would be so funny. Like I would be tuning in to see what they were doing, talking shit, and I would like be excited to talk, but I would never do it. I respect them. I like them. But the 2 people have certainly made things better here. So thank you. If you ever get banned, you can always go to thenewsjunkie.com/unban and file an unban request. Probably not going to approve it though. What I will do is, as always, if there is an unban request, I will bring it right here, and during the breaks on School Mike, I will read to you the person's request to be unbanned, and you will decide, chat, whether you want them to come back or not. That is our little version of democracy. I may keep banning them, but that's our version of things. Thank you, Tanya. Tanya's the best. Town hall, there will be a town hall on the Discord pretty soon. I want to talk about like how everybody's feeling about the Discord, different things that we could do to reignite the action. It's such a great community, I swear to God. I love the Discord. I think it could be even better. I just want to get more people over there. If you're not on the Discord, go to thenewsjunkie.com and click the link, please. Do join. It's free. 90 seconds. I love School Mike jury time for bands. Eh? When I get them, I'll bring them to you. That's the good part about banning people. 1, it improves this. 2, it gives us that. I missed Discord. I gotta pop back in. So many cool people. Agreed. Hard agreed.
I'm calling Frank Gay. When you need electrical work in your home, you need a trustworthy electrician who can clearly explain how to solve any dilemma. That's the Frank Gay way.
Dan wasn't bad. He had some good points. I didn't ban Dan. Yeah, don't think that. I didn't ban Dan. Okay, 45 seconds. We're coming back. Get ready, friends. Buckle up. This week in Florida has arrived. It's that time of week. Let's have some fun. Hit that like button. Here we go.
For a fairer fight, you know who to call. Farah and Farah. Orlando.
Look to Orange Buick GMC for your next truck at orangebuickgmc.com. We are professional grade.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, BILLS. 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 Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
When good things go bad, bad things make headlines. This is the new.
It's that time of week. We'll have some fun flying through the weird Florida stories momentarily here on the show. We'll also get to more of your feedback as we roll on. I want to tell you, I just saw this real quick, and we'll get this in before this week in Florida. I found out how much it costs to make the Stephen Colbert show every year. $100 million plus. It costs to put on that show. $100 million plus.
Is that average for all the lates, or are they above?
I think the big ones, like the main shows, like so your Jimmy Kimmel or your Fallon, I think they're in that range. They're like $100 million to produce, and you're getting some YouTube clips and stuff out of it, but that business model just doesn't work anymore. Gillette's not giving you $20 million for a spot that's going to be seen by 40 million people. Like this, it's not happening anymore. So there you go. And the end of Stephen Colbert show and the rest of late night probably right here upon us. Are you ready, C-Lane? I'm ready, Sean. Let's do it. I'll tell you what's not going to be canceled ever. This right here, unless they cancel it. But I don't think it's going to.
Try
not
to jinx
the show, man. All right, let's just do it. Let's do this week in Florida.
Giving you a recap of the most groan-worthy stories in the States. It's This Week in Florida.
That's right. The weekend is here. It's time to take a trip around the Sunshine State, see some of the craziness that has gone on in the past 7 days or so. And it's that time of year again. The hunt is on. What time of year is it?
Python.
Summertime. Python season.
All right. Okay.
I gave you the hint with the hunt. The hunt is on.
The hunt hint.
Like Mike.
And despite dwindling numbers,
just like him,
just like Mike, hunt is on. Despite the dwindling numbers, it's coming back, baby. The Florida Python Challenge, fast approaching. Hunters can sign up now to euthanize as many invasive Burmese pythons as possible in 10 days to help protect the Everglades and potentially win up to $10,000.
All right.
It says keep your gun holstered and your AR-15 at home. because I guess you're not allowed to use
Yeah, I don't think you could take out
weapons
snake with
to
automatic rifle.
You could.
Question for you. Is the hunt working, considering we're now doing it every year? I thought the whole point of the hunt, first and second time around, was to minimize the snakes.
Oh, I think the snakes keep making the sweet snake love.
Yeah, I think they replicate really fast, but I think they do kill quite a few of them.
Yeah. Burmese pythons, large, non-venomous constrictor snakes. They are native to South Asia, but since they were introduced to Florida, have posed a serious threat to wildlife. They eat anything from eggs to small deer. That is a huge difference in size. Eggs to small deer.
I do that too.
2012 study suggested that in the Everglades National Park, pythons were responsible for a decline of 85 to 100% of the population of medium-sized animals such as raccoons and rabbits. And to help with all the python control, first of all, I've never seen this before, but they provided this nice little graphic here to show you where to deactivate the python.
With a flathead?
It looks like you could use a screwdriver.
That's not a screwdriver. That is a flathead, if I know my tools.
Well, that's still a screwdriver.
Is
Phillips head is the other one, and flathead is this one. They're both screwdrivers.
It says you may decapitate Burmese pythons between these steps if done as part of the 3-step method recommended by the American Veterinary Medical Association.
I'm asking, do you have to use a Phillips head or a flathead to kill them?
Well, the graphic clearly depicts a flathead screwdriver.
Thank you.
Right there in the cerebellum.
So I just ram it in there?
Ahead of the medulla oblongata, which we know is the reason that makes them ornery, not because they got all them teeth.
Right.
And no toothbrush. However, the University of Florida, they're stepping in. They got a way to deal with this python stuff.
Oh, is that right?
That's right. The Gators, no, they're not using Gators. I'm saying the University of Florida, as in the Florida Gators, are testing a stuffed mechanical rabbit. They're using robot rabbits equipped with a heater that mimics a rabbit's actual body temperature to attract the Burmese pythons. A heat-sensitive image of a robotic rabbit that moves like a live rabbit gives off a similar body temperature. Researchers are testing to see if the invasive Burmese pythons are attracted to the robot bunnies. A toy stuffed rabbit was retrofitted with mechanics and a heater, and it's supposed to move around like a regular old rabbit.
What's that, Dak?
I don't know what the point is. Like, is phase two? Is phase two that the rabbits explode, or
I'm trying to,
or does the snake just choke on the rabbit?
The craziest thing about this is they didn't do a lot of work to the rabbit that they use in this.
It still looks like a toy.
Yeah, it's like a stuffed animal rabbit that they ended
snake
up
don't
using.
know that.
No, they apparently they go bananas for it. They just absolutely love these things.
It looks like it could be a donkey.
I would love to show it to you, but
are you willing to pay $1 for you?
No, I'm not paying. Get out of here, Sun Sentinel.
So, good on them, and maybe the snakes will be attracted to the toy rabbits because of the heat, and then somehow, I don't know if they hit the detonator or what, but they're still figuring that part out over at the University of Florida. Move over.
Real quick, just for the visual. This is what
no. Looks
just
like
a
it's
little
in
rabbit
incubator, too.
They would fall for that easy.
It's not very fancy.
I think it would have to smell like a rabbit, too, all right? Don't snakes kind of use the sense of smell, too? It's not just heat signatures,
probably.
Is it?
Yeah, you can make anything smell like a rabbit.
It's pretty easy.
It's not hard.
How many steps does it take, Sean?
It's one. You just put rabbit pee on it. Boom. Done.
The rabbits just pee all over themselves?
No, they don't.
They don't
They
necessarily.
smell like carrots, you idiot.
Guarantee you I can get rabbit pee. Rabbit urine. Googling it.
That doesn't mean that's what they smell like. It smells like where they pee.
I'm telling you, this is how they track them down. Rabbit urine, $7.95.
That's a pretty good deal for rabbit urine.
It even says right on it. It says a pint of rabbit urine.
You can get a rabbit for less.
You could get to the source for cheaper. You're right.
You fill a whole pint glass with a pint of rabbit pee.
I'm grossed out.
So, keep eating. You still enjoying that McDonald's there?
Bet.
With all the extra Dr. Pepper, the sons of bitches.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't even want it.
Move over ticket scalping, guys.
Yes.
Move over, because there is a new kind of scalping, and it's honestly not as fun. You think ticket scalping, you're going to go to a football game, you're going to go to a concert, you're going to have a great time.
Native American scalping.
But no.
No, not the same.
That's something sounds fun for Sean, maybe. I don't know.
All right.
This particular scalping is appointment scalping. And there is a $10 million class action lawsuit filed against the place where it's going down. At the Department of Motor Vehicles, people are scalping appointments to get driver's license renewals.
All right. I thought we had fixed that problem, though.
They're
I thought
standing out in front of the DMV saying, "You want my ticket?"
Attorney Mike Pizzi, that's 2 Z's, says Florida drivers are facing dangerous overnight waits and alleged corruption at the Department of Motor Vehicles, and he's spearheading a $10 million class action lawsuit. Could be some mailbox money if you were involved in some of these, appointment scalping ordeals. He's putting the lawsuit against the DMV and the tax collector office in Miami-Dade and Broward counties, claiming residents are being forced to wait in line for hours, some even camping overnight.
Ooh.
Not to get a Nintendo Switch, but just
Why
to
are you
get
camping overnight? Just make an appointment online.
But all the appointments are getting scalped up.
But I thought this had been a lot easier as of late, and it was finally they fixed the DMV. And
I thought they did too. In somewhere in our neck of the woods, they did the really smart thing is they found a mall with just a whole bunch of empty space. And just knocked down a bunch of walls and just put the DMV there.
That's a good move.
Right.
Delightful experience. They did a great job with it. But down in Miami-Dade and Broward, not so much. The Florida Attorney General, for points, who can name the Florida Attorney General?
Oh,
say it with me,
man. The Attorney General
starts with an S.
I don't remember her name.
James.
Oh, it's a man now.
It is a man.
A woman.
It
was a woman.
James
Uthmeyer.
Don't know you, James. Sorry, buddy.
James Uthmeyer.
Florida's Attorney General James Uthmeyer is doubling down on the recently signed state bill that makes illegal the practice of modifying the weather. See, it's a very important state bill because it was a very, very big problem. Weather modification going on
I'll tell
all
you,
over Florida.
A couple of times a week, I'll go out there when I'm running around the neighborhood and walking around the neighborhood. I will see a couple people trying to modify the weather, and I will.
I mean, it's a good hobby. It's fun
I will
to
give
do.
them the what for. I will yell at them. Why are you modifying the weather? I will always.
Is this during the walk or the run?
When I'm running, I can't focus on anything else.
In the good old days, while it was still legal, I could actually pair my Xbox controller to my weather modifier.
Oh, those were good
and then
days.
just steer the hurricanes with the 2 little joysticks.
Nice.
I was able to connect mine to those buttons that dogs press in order to say something to you, and Carl sucks at it. So it was just a lot of crazy weather.
There you go.
It's weird. It's weird that
Hannah.
Carl keeps hitting the button to storm at the post office house or post office building because dogs and mail carriers.
Right.
James Uthmeyer has posted a letter to all public airports in Florida on X this week. Many who responded also aired widely debunked concerns that aircraft contrails, those streaks of condensation left behind jets, are actually chemtrails.
Yeah, chemtrails all day.
Yeah, that are part of the nebulous but nefarious government plot to control the weather. He even said, our hearts go out to Texas, but I can't help but think that the devastating floods in Texas could have been a part of some weather modification.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So we have half of the country that thinks like your SUV is causing the hurricanes, and half of the country that thinks there's people modifying the weather, and that that is what is causing the people in Texas to get flooded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uthmeyer warned airports they must comply with a new state law designed to halt weather modification activity in the state. The bill makes releasing substances designed to change temperature, cloud cover, or sunlight levels punishable with a 3rd-degree felony and fines as high as $100,000. Uthmeyer, whose spokesperson did not respond to a request for comment, called the new law another landmark victory for Florida's health, freedom, and environmental protection.
Oh, okay.
This is dumb.
Do you
This
think
is
that machines,
stupid pills right here,
machines that can alter the weather of Earth, $100,000 is kind of chump change to them, right? I mean, that's no skin
well, the
off
thing
their
is,
teeth.
there is like some truth to
Weather
seeding
alteration?
clouds. Yeah, there's some truth to like seeding clouds and doing stuff. And some countries have engaged in this, but this is not an issue. This is like literally a completely made up thing.
Mm-hmm. In Florida, it is. And the chemtrails thing, for sure. But, stupid's going to stupid, and have fun with your $100,000 fines if you actually ever impose any of them. Now, sad news, guys. I'm sorry to bring everybody down.
What the hell, man? What the hell?
R.I.P. to the chicken that crossed the road.
Aww.
Why, you ask?
Why?
You'll never be able to get the answer because the chicken is dead. Dead. A woman, and a woman is in jail because of it. Well, in relation to it. A woman who stopped at an intersection to allow a chicken to cross the road allegedly attacked another driver with bear mace for killing the bird.
Here's the lady. I'm looking at her here.
According to an arrest
she
report,
stopped the person next to her,
she stopped to allow this chicken to cross the road.
and the other person just ran it over.
And it says 38-year-old
It's kinda messed up.
Cynthia Souza. That's who we're looking at. She stopped at an intersection on July 9th to let a chicken cross the road when another driver began honking at her and later passed her, running over the chicken.
Oh.
Which is
That's kind of
messed up.
Also, I mean, how slow is that chicken walking?
It's
Barking and a barking.
usually if you kind of just get close to the birds, they'll move.
I don't know. I got delayed about 45 seconds this morning because of 2 ducks.
Oh, I got tons of ducks.
Cool.
We got ducks for days in my neighborhood.
Duck Talk has arrived, everybody.
Duck
We're
millionaire.
in it. Yeah.
Souza reportedly pursued the driver out of frustration about the chicken's untimely death. Upon catching up to the stopped driver, Souza allegedly blocked the road in front of the victim's vehicle, got out of her car, and attempted to open the door. They began fighting over the door. Cynthia wanted to teach her a lesson, so she pulled out her bear mace and sprayed it into the vehicle.
Damn.
Because bear mace is something you just walk around with all the time.
I like it. She's an animal lover.
Backstreet Boys' Brian Littrell has taken a small break from his sphering in Vegas to sue the Florida Sheriff's Office over beach trespassers. He's one of those people that's got the big bucks mansion on the beach, doesn't like people.
Backstreet Bucks.
Yeah, we've got the big Backstreet Buck mansion, but he doesn't like hobos or poros showing up on his beachfront property. A 500-pound woman called 911 looking for help. Instead, she was arrested. She had accused her 67-year-old drunken husband of neglecting her, but she was arrested for
Like cleaning underneath the rolls or something.
maybe third-degree felony charges of battery, resisting an officer with violence, and battery on a firefighter. A man busted for a huge sex toy heist at Walmart. He stole a lot of stuff that I can't say. There's a tush toy, an oral stroker, a G-spot suction vibrator.
That's the rose, I believe.
And also some Reese's peanut butter ice cream. So
I'm going to have a good day.
When he was done with all that. And last but not least, in Madison County, a Waffle House employee called 911 Monday night to report an attempted robbery. You see, a man was unarmed except for with finger guns, and he simply left after grabbing some napkins, but that was enough. It says he got into a vehicle, left the parking lot when they called 911. The suspect did not appear to have a weapon, but he did raise his hands with his fingers in the shape of a gun, and I guess that's enough to arrest the man. No one was hurt in the incident because on account of the finger guns, maybe
Bang,
he just
bang.
didn't bring any finger ammo. That's it, friends, for this week in Florida.
Thank you, C-Lane. And
You were about to say Sabrina.
No, I wasn't. I was just stopping.
I mean, I think I helped a lot with your segment.
The finger guns?
Yeah, she's got the finger guns. So, I mean,
Ready for the
that's
weekend, baby.
It's a good bookend for things. When we come back, we have so much to get into. We haven't even really scratched the surface today. We have a
What are
lot.
you talking about? We scratched so many surfaces.
There's more surfaces
We
to
still
scratch.
haven't even got to that Wall Street Journal thing that you've been promising forever.
Yeah,
It's coming up next. We'll hit it and move,
Lane,
all
we'll try
right?
to
We'll
push
hit
you
it.
back.
We'll hit it and move, please.
It's called hit it and quit it.
You can say it however you want. I'll say however I want. Hit it and move. And also, the twerking at a funeral. We must discuss. It's going viral, and that, of course, is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Something on your mind? Text us at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and Orange.
Greenway southbound approaching State Road 34 on Florida's Turnpike northbound. Hancock Road exit there. The left lane's blocked. blocked and cruiser still off to the shoulder, clearing up that accident on the turnpike near Leesburg Main Toll Plaza. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Team 866-676-8477 from the Traffic Center of James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting
Chat.
for a year, and they're waiting.
Rate my posture.
With Compassion today.
Out of 10, rate my posture.
Radio to 83393. Our iHeart Radio Music Festival.
How am I doing? I know I'm losing my mind because I'm definitely not eating as much as I used to. My drinking has been cut down significantly, and I'm still not cutting weight. Infuriating.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeart Radio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Hey, Colbert here. You guys know I love a good deal, and with Sam's held over pricing on over.
I just know I'm going to fire this up and see a bunch of 10s, right? 69. Can't see out of 10. I'll take it. Oh. Hello? Are you back? How was it out there?
It was hot.
How hot was it?
Yeah.
Whoa, you were sweating. Sweaty Betty. Anybody honk at you? If I was out there, I would have been honking at you. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna go Total Wine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick up a few things at Publix. Do you need anything?
No. Uh-huh. What are you getting at Total Wine?
Sunset Secret shows. I know you guys have tequila.
Okay. We gotta figure out if we're doing something afterwards. Okay.
I'm Dr. Damon Tanton for Biome. Biome's full body intelligence test is
God bless.
science in anti-aging and life-extending insights. Biome analyzes.
Don't worry, I'm gonna get out there too.
Yeah.
I'm running today.
Are you?
Yeah.
Simple, precise changes.
I'm gonna run today. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit better. I don't have good. My confidence level is low.
Future health issues. Next, Biome doctors.
You're sweating, yeah. Stop sweating all over everything. Don't sweat in my studio. Ew, don't fling it. Get out of here.
Your Biome microbiome test reveals why you have stomach issues.
My likes are stuck at 70. Get with it, people. Like the stream, please. Like the stream.
To live longer, live healthier, and look younger.
Biome is
You can't ban Bootsy.
full body intelligence test online and save $50. Biome guarantees rapid, remarkable.
Cat Butthole
Visit
on Twitch says, "What are you worried about, Sean? As long as Courtney puts up with you, you're a made man." I mean, I would like to have good posture. I would like to be thin and in shape. I would like to live a long, healthy life. What I'm going for is I'm trying to get myself in as good of a place as I can by 45 years old, so that from 45 to 65, I can have I can be cool still. I can have a good look going. And then my health will cruise me, and then I'll worry about the rest of it after that. That's what I'm going for. 3 minutes and we're coming back. Thank you all for liking the stream, for hanging out today, for hanging out all week long. Love it. Appreciate it.
How cool is that? Listen, you'll gain muscle, lose fat, and lose that dad bod.
Those last few pounds are harder to lose than the first few pounds. Need to run more, Sean? I'm getting about 10,000 steps a day, close to that. I'm doing more running. I think there's other stuff going on. My body is changing. I'm a changing boy. My body is changing from drinking a half a bottle of whiskey every single day to drinking 2 drinks a day or so. And that's a big change for my whole system.
With no startup fee, only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Go to redmountainweightloss.com
118 thumbs up. We could beat that. We got to get to 200. I want to get to 200 plus every day. It should be easy. Screw running, Sean. Just walk uphill on the treadmill to spread weight. I thought about, because my problem is certain days when it's like storming in the afternoon, I can't get out there to get my steps, or I wasn't able to for a while. So I've been thinking about like getting a treadmill inside on like rainy days, but I just don't want to do it. I don't want to be inside for this. I want to be outside in the real world. All right, that's just how I feel about it. Okay, we're coming back.
Why'd I go to the doctor? One day at the firehouse, I was so lightheaded I could barely stand.
I could barely stand.
Getting checked out was the right call. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation.
I got atrial fibrillation.
Stroke about 5 times.
You're gonna have a fucking stroke.
Heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go.
I'll come back.
Fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
I can't think about my Uncle Chris without...
Dull Mike. This Uncle Chris ad is getting me every time. I can't think of my Uncle Chris. Blah, 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 blah. I have 3 people that would call me Uncle Chris, and I never see them. Haven't... I got to put Sean up here. Sean, you're going up here. Thumbs up.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000.
Anyway, just a little bit about me. Everybody have a good weekend. Oh, bills is the keyword. I'm talking over the keyword. Sorry. Here you go.
$1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, Bills. B-I-L-L-S. Bills. Enter it now on our website, realradio.fm. Good luck.
Because therapy's expensive, and we have microphones. This is the news.
Threats of lawsuits. Trump said he's going to sue the Wall Street Journal. He says they're lying. They're lying through their teeth. He's not happy about any of this. What's happening with Trump versus the Wall Street Journal? We'll talk about that in just a moment. Before we get to, of course, your feedback. I haven't played too many dispatches today. We worked in a couple, but we can get even more than that in here in just a moment. This all comes down to a Wall Street Journal article. And the Wall Street Journal article has apparently been in the works for a couple of weeks. And it was about a book or a letter in a book, which was allegedly for Jeffrey Epstein's birthday party. Jeffrey Epstein obviously is in the news because everybody's talking about the Epstein list and being let down by the promises from Pam Bondi and other people. And here's some of the article from the Wall Street Journal. The letter, the Wall Street Journal says, bearing Trump's name, which was reviewed by the Journal, is bawdy, B-A-W-D-Y, like others in the album. It contains several lines of typewritten text framed by the outline of a naked woman, which appears to be hand-drawn with a heavy marker. A pair of small arcs denotes the woman's breasts, and the future president's signature is a squiggly Donald below her waist, mimicking pubic hair. So they're saying like Donald Trump drew this thing to Epstein that was like in the shape of a naked body, and then his signature was the pubes on that.
Interesting.
The letter concludes, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret," allegedly from Trump. In an interview with the Journal on Tuesday evening, Trump denied writing the letter or drawing the picture. "This is not me. This is a fake thing. It's a fake Wall Street Journal story," he said. "I never wrote a picture in my life. I don't draw pictures of women. It's not my language. It's not my words," he said. He told the Journal he was preparing to file a lawsuit if it published the article. They did publish the article. So
that's a lot of confidence.
Lawsuit incoming here. I'm going to sue the Wall Street Journal just like I sued everybody else, he said. That's Trump's words. Allegations that Epstein had been sexually abusing girls became public in 2006. He died in 2019. His method of death is, up to user interpretation. It was his 50th birthday at the time, and Ghislaine Maxwell was preparing a special gift to mark the occasion. She turned to Epstein's family and friends. One of them was Donald Trump. Again, this is according to the Wall Street Journal. Maxwell collected letters from Trump and dozens of other associates for this 2003 birthday album. Pages from the leather-bound album assembled before he was first arrested in 2006 are among the documents examined by the Justice Department. The president's past relationship with Epstein is at a sensitive moment. The Justice Department documents, the so-called Epstein files, and who or what is in them are at the center of a storm consuming the Trump administration. On Wednesday, after angry comments about how the files are a hoax created by Democrats, President Trump lashed out at his own supporters for refusing to let the matter go. And I'll give you an update on this in a second. But it says the book was put together by a New York City bookbinder, Herbert Weitz, according to people who were involved in the process.
Bookbinder name.
Weitz died in 2020, and he had listed Epstein as a client on his website. It isn't clear how the letter with Trump's signature was prepared. Inside the outline of the naked woman was a typewritten note styled as an imaginary conversation between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein, written in the third person. And it says this, voiceover, there must be more to life than having everything, the note began. Donald, yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is. Jeffrey, nor will I, since I also know what it is. Donald, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, yes, we do, come to think of it. Donald, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you. So, no idea if that's actually a conversation between those two people, if Trump actually wrote that. He says he didn't. He says they were warned directly by the president that it was fake, and if they print it, they'd be sued. And then it says, he highlighted this, Trump will be suing the Wall Street Journal, News Corp, and Mr. Murdoch shortly.
Now, did they, alongside publishing this, the Wall Street Journal, back anything up? Because they got his word ahead of time.
Yeah, he said
Clearly
not
very
real.
confident that they do believe it's real. Do they have what the kids would call receipts?
I didn't see anything that was proof. I imagine the Wall Street Journal must have something else. Like I would hope they wouldn't just run with this if they didn't have more. We'll find out.
It'd be pretty bold,
It would be a bold move, a bold strategy, Cotton. And based on all of this, Trump has also said, based on the ridiculous amount of publicity given to Jeffrey Epstein, I have asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony subject to court approval. This scam, perpetuated by the Democrats, should end right now, said Trump. So there you go.
Which part is the scam?
The whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Top to bottom. Scam-a-rooney.
So then Ghislaine Maxwell should be just getting her walking papers soon?
Her attorneys are really starting to say that's the case.
If I were her attorneys, I would say the same thing.
Yeah,
President Trump got on TV and called the whole thing a hoax.
Her attorneys are like, this is a real good time to be us. And they
I
have
can't
been
believe we
pushing
haven't
that.
heard from her.
We haven't heard any direct quotes from her, and still no word on whether or not she'll testify.
She's got that 1997 website rolling.
Well, from what I could hear, watching people's discourse right of center and watching people's discourse left of center, I haven't seen people that don't want more info. Everybody seems to be like, show us more, give us the testimony. So that seems like the move to make, but we'll see if it ends up happening. But Trump says he's going to be suing as a result of this. Over to some of the reaction yesterday of the Shane Gillis stuff. I wanted to talk about this because this is sort of the insulated, weirdo, hyper-political people problem that floats around out there. And the New York Magazine, in the cut, they wrote an article about the Shane Gillis stand-up at the ESPYs, and it said, who let Shane Gillis talk about the WNBA? All right?
Okay.
Who let Shane Gillis, they let him talk
Did
about
he
the
do more
WNBA.
jokes or just that one where he brought his friend's wife?
The ones that we've heard of. He did that one. He also did the joke about Caitlin Clark that we played yesterday. This is the out of touch reaction to a lot of this. It's why Shane Gillis is actually successful, because some of these people have their heads firmly ensconced in their asses. And this one says, on Wednesday night, ESPN held its annual ESPY Awards ceremony in Los Angeles. Instead of choosing a big personality athlete to host the evening, Alona Maher, hello? I have no idea who that is. That's probably why she's not hosting anything. The ESPYs tapped comedian Shane Gillis.
No, she's a big personality. Just like Britney Hicks.
I have no idea who this person is. Shane Gillis, perhaps best known for getting axed from SNL in 2019. Blah, blah, blah. While nobody was spared by Shane Gillis's barbs, Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein included, he cracked an alarming number of distasteful jokes about the WNBA. That's off limits. How dare you? During his opening monologue, Shane Gillis nodded to the Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark, who couldn't make the ceremony owing to her travel schedule with the team. After noting he and Clark had both, quote, nailed a bunch of threes, he said when Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves the most, fist-fighting black women. Gillis was presumably attempting to reference Clark's perceived rivalry with Angel Reese, a dynamic both women have made repeated efforts to shoot down. For her part, Clark has also made a point in crediting black women in the league as the WNBA faces an uptick in vitriol toward its black players. At a 2024 press conference, she said, nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtfully, disrespectful, hateful comments and threat. I guess Gillis feels differently. This sort of like out of touch stuff is the problem. It's why Shane Gillis is successful. It's why people aren't into this kind of stuff. It's not how people think or feel. People don't think, including WNBA players and fans, that the WNBA should be treated in some special way and not like, like immune from being made fun of. The players don't even think that that's the case. It's generally people clutching pearls on their behalf. Very, very weird, out of touch, very insulated Manhattan opinions here.
As a matter of fact, they are so down for jokies that it's almost always, at least the press conferences, that go viral because they're very funny and they like to joke around the WNBA players. There was one player who was like wearing sunglasses and like it was like half on her head, a jersey or a towel, and her mom texted her mid press conference and mid question. She's like, "I'm sorry, my mom just texted me. What the hell are you wearing right now? So I do have to change." And that's fun, and that's what you do. And they're having a good time.
I feel like they're fine with it. I feel like they're not as sensitive as everybody else. Now, there's some of like the racism cries and stuff, but I think mostly the WNBA players are like, this is what sports is. Sports is rivalries and going at each other and then being the butt of jokes and then drama. And like, good God, how weird is this way to like, you must protect the WNBA players, please. Very dumb. We're going to do this. We're going to take, let's work in a dispatch or two real quick.
Crazy guy.
Very quickly. I'll do it quickly.
No, you won't.
Here's a dispatch from somebody whose dispatch name is My Little Wiener. All right? It's not anything else but that. Here we go.
A little today I learned for you. Earlier, Sabrina was talking about the Aliens sequel, Aliens 2 or whatever. And one of my favorite Hollywood stories is how James Cameron pitched it to the executives. He walked into the conference room, wrote up on the dry erase board or whatever it was back then. He just wrote Alien. And all the studio executives just kind of tilted their heads and looked at each other. And he looked at them, and then he went back to the board and then put an S at the end of it for Alien. And they all looked at each other, and they were like, oh, started nodding their heads, yep. And then he just put 2 lines through the S and made it into a $sign. And they all lost their S and just immediately signed off on it.
Wow.
Now we have
that's how my pitch meetings go, too. Yeah, my pitch meetings go exactly the same way.
How does that work out?
I talk to the salespeople, and I'm like, here, the news junkies, and I put an S in the $sign, and then they all just collectively pick their jaws up off the floor and say, my God.
Yeah, that's how I send my name on emails. $sign Abrina.
Why not? Why not? That was
it always confuses me because I just read it as money, Abrina.
One more. Here's Angry Polly talking about the Coldplay stuff.
Good morning, news junkies. Hey, one of my regulars at my bar is a roadie with Coldplay. He travels the world with them year round. He's a pyrotechnic guy. And they are sold out all the time.
I'm
They
sure.
got big Christmas bonuses. Like Coldplay is a bunch of good dudes, apparently, from what this guy tells me. And I don't think this is negative news. It's just hilarious that the CEO got caught.
Sure.
Have a good day, guys.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really feels bad for the CEO guy.
No, our friend worked for them too and said it was a pleasant experience.
It was
They're
a good
cool
time.
guys.
Are they tipping big like they say Taylor Swift does? Like, the same kind of thing where it's like everybody gets a big fat check from the star?
I didn't ask. It was a couple years ago.
All right. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. When we I'm sorry I asked. I apologize. When we
I'm not coming at you. I didn't ask.
I know.
No,
I'm already on edge because I screwed up the This Week in Florida intro. I don't want to do any more damage. I don't want to do that again. When we come back, we'll get to your feedback. We'll get to jury duty, perhaps, huh? We'll see. And you can email the show, tips, TIPS, @thenewsjunkie.com. All of that is on the way, and it's coming up next on The News Junkie.
Real radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
Your in consideration outweighs his OCD. You know that.
Nothing outweighs Russ.
Okay, I'll give you that. That's all right.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
This is Chris Broussard. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by DraftKings.
The Rays return home from the All-Star break tonight. They'll take on the Orioles for a 3-game set. Taj Bradley takes the mound against Charlie Morton. MLS Orlando City faces off with Montreal tomorrow night. Jaguars rookies are set to report to training camp tomorrow. Vets follow suit next week. 9-time All-Star Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers agreed to a 3-year deal worth $42 million to return to his former club. I'm Seth Everett.
DraftKings is all about responsible gaming. It's more fun when it's for fun. So play responsibly. DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 or older. Age and eligibility vary by jurisdiction.
Get rid of those old single-pane, inefficient windows and protect your home with hurricane impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors. These guys are experts. They've been installing windows for over 50 years, and they can get the job done usually in less than 8 weeks. You buy 2 windows right now. You get 1 free. Installation is included, and you can check out their entire variety of products. Front entry doors, sliding glass doors, high-end options, affordable selections. They're all on ReeceWindows.com, REECE Windows.com. You can check that out right now. And you can also get a free quote and register to win $15,000 in free windows. What do? You pick up your phone. You text the word WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129 for Reese Windows.
Sunnyside Plumbing.
Hey there, my sink is leaking water. I need help right now.
We're having a company-wide staring contest. Do you want to play?
But what about my sink?
Okay, me versus you.
No.
Ready, go.
No, I'm not playing. And you know what? I should have called Frank Gay.
Oh, I almost blinked.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When it comes to plumbing problems, you want a helpful operator to guide you and an honest and reliable plumber to provide customized solutions for your home.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Hey, Florida, this is your last chance to save 30% on solar. Yep, you heard it right, 30%. Federal solar tax credits are in jeopardy, so you've been thinking about going solar? Now's the time to act. That big, beautiful bill has passed the House putting solar tax credits in jeopardy. So if you've been on the fence, there's no more time to wait. You must order by August 31st to claim your 2025 tax credit. So save up to 30% with the 2025 federal tax credit. Cut those energy bills and beat those rising utility rates. Boost your home's value instantly. Protect your family from power outages. Solar Source has almost 40 years in the business. In fact, these guys have been around with the same phone number since 1984. With over 60,000 installations right here in Central Florida, they are the company that I trust. Tell you what, go with Solar Source. If you're thinking of going solar, it's a big decision. The only company I recommend is Solar Source. Go to solarsource.com/monsters. That's solarsource.com/monsters.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Since 2002, Precision Garage Door Service has been proudly serving the Orlando community. Noisy garage door? Get our quiet door deal where you buy a belt drive motor and get free rollers. Worried about the weather? Understood. Get a tune-up and roller replacement for your garage door today. Want to give your house a glow up? Got you covered. Get a new garage door and get 20% off. Local and reliable, Precision Garage Door Service of Orlando provides same-day service. Visit us online or call Precision Garage Door Service of Orlando today. Precision Garage Door. Garage doors done right.
Yes, it's true that most injury attorneys don't cost you a dime unless they get you money for your injuries. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. It pains me to hear people still don't know that you don't have to pay me up front. Never deal with the insurance companies alone. They have a team of lawyers, and you should have a team too. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or call me at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
In America, we're free to ride wherever the road takes us. That's why we remember those who fought to make this the greatest place on earth. Make your American journey on a new bike from Space Coast Harley-Davidson during the Freedom Riders event. Ride on us for the rest of the year with no money down and no payments until 2026. Discover more at SpaceCoastHarley.com. Ride free from sea to shining sea. Space Coast Harley-Davidson. Let's ride.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
An official message from Medicare.
I turned 65 this year. I knew it was time to figure out Medicare, and I had questions, like when to enroll and how to enroll. So I...
Coming back, folks. Coming back hot. You look great today, by the way. You look beautiful. Can't be more complimentary. You are just amazing. But we are indeed coming back in 30 seconds. So, here we go.
No one wants to leave behind stress for their family. That's why a trust or a will is so important. Without one, your assets might go to the wrong people or leave out loved ones. Also, probate is long, expensive, and often avoidable with a revocable trust. Trustandwill.com makes it simple to create a personalized estate plan. A trust or will provides clarity and peace of mind. Get 20% off on your estate plan documents by visiting trustandwill.com/radio.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Watching the world burn with some friends since 2007. This
my mind, so you might hear me screaming a little bit at the insanity of it all.
Don't
it's probably
scream.
going to happen.
Doctor told you to chill out on that.
This is going to happen anyway. We want to hear from you. Join us on this show.
To the doctor.
Yes, I have. I have too been to the doctor.
it.
I haven't been in a little while, and I need to go get some updated numbers. But I am going to be going to the doctor here soon.
Oh, yeah. If I drank every time you said that.
No, I mean, because I've improved things, I'm excited about getting some new information from the doctor for once.
I'm running a mile in 8 minutes now.
No, I'm not there yet. Oh, I think I'm going to try to run again today and get 1 mile in and see if I can get.
I don't have anything this afternoon.
I want to know how those.
Gotta get my Gillis suit ready.
What are those triglycerides are doing, buddy?
I don't know. I don't know, but I've been healthier, so I hope better. We'll see. All right, here we go. It's time, friends. Let's do jury duty.
Court is now in session, so put your phone down and pay attention before we call the bailiff over to whip your ass. You're now on jury duty with the News Junkie.
Jury Duty, brought to you by the one, the only, Mo DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm. Injured on the go, just call Mo. He's the best. He's amazing. And if you are in an accident, a lot of times you're like, well, I'm not the lawsuit type. I don't want to do this. You need to protect yourself, your family, and your future. It's easy peasy. You sit back, Mo and his crew will run for you and make everything happen. And the next thing you know, you got a big check. You deserve that. You pay your bill every single month. Don't let the insurance companies scam you. 800-CALL-MO, 800-CALL-MO, or justcallmo.com. Can I say, when I see this story, I say, why? And I say it loudly.
That's a blank piece of paper, Sean.
It's not. It's for realsies. This is the story. Let me just bring it up in front of me so that everybody knows who's watching the stream that this is absolutely a true story. And then I'll yell about why afterwards. But this says, drug, okay, 100 times stronger than fentanyl, linked to a death in California.
What?
Might I just say to the drug people, to Dr. Feelgood, Mr. Drug MD, whoever, the people in the laboratories who are, can we stop?
Chef Drug RD.
Can we say, like, maybe it's time to tap the brakes? Why is there a drug 100 times stronger than fentanyl, which I think is like 100 times stronger than
heroin?
The thing before it, like heroin or whatever? The story says health officials in Riverside County have confirmed the county's first death linked to, C-Lane, let's look up carfentanil. Maybe we've already
talked about carfentanil before.
Definitely talked about carfentanil.
A synthetic opioid 100 times more potent than fentanyl and 10,000 times stronger than morphine.
Okay, the person who passed away, they must have been doing the other drugs before, right?
The victim was a man in his 40s who died outside Riverside County. The cause of his death was confirmed after a months-long investigation and originally developed as a tranquilizer for large animals such as elephants. Carfentanil is so potent that even trace amounts could be lethal. We need to stop making things so strong. It's enough already, okay?
They say
this is too much.
They say that the carfentanil is so potent that the elephant forgets.
That it's in a room?
I know, I get it. I mean, elephants don't forget, but carfentanil will do the trick. Folks, the drugs are too strong. They're too strong now.
Who are you talking to, Sean? You think that as they're making the things up in the lab that they have the News Junkie on in the background?
Yes. From my experience, there's a room somewhere with semi-naked employees to prevent theft. And the semi-naked employees are around a table.
Doesn't prevent all the theft.
Well, they still got nature's pockets.
An attempt to prevent the theft. They're in this room right now, and they're all making the drugs together. You know, they're stirring them around and doing what they got to do. Stop making them stronger. Make them weaker, please. A little more watered down.
No, that's the job of the middleman. Come on.
Well, they need to do a better job watering it down. People are dying, for God's sake. And here it is, a wild video. Let me see if I can bring it up for the streamers. A wild video shows a widow twerking at her late husband's funeral. This is what we're up to. The funerals are getting wild. Hang on, is there someone? Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's twerking on a cardboard cutout of the guy who died at the funeral.
And there's a guy rapping.
Yeah, there's a rapper who's performing. And, all right. A lot of cameras out. Funerals are wild now, folks. Funerals are wild. Everybody's got the airbrush T-shirts on. She's grinding up against the cardboard cutout of the guy while the rapper's performing. The guy said that he wanted his funeral to be a party.
Blunts.
This is in Peru, for the record.
And who? So he had guinea pig pups?
That's his widow. She's handling this well.
Clear. You act like this is something new. You guys both know very well that this is the kind of funeral I want to have.
I mean, I see that there's a move for this. To me, I want the old trashy, or I guess this seems more trashy to me.
I don't want the casket open. I want closed casket, and just when everyone's around and twerking, drop me down from the ceiling.
This one is open casket, but there's a cardboard cutout of the dead guy and his widow is dancing. And now a woman's shoving the widow to the side so that she can grind on the cardboard cutout. There's a fight for the ability to be able to perform in front of the body.
I'm about it. Are you not?
No, I think I like the in the week, and we've got a lot of stuff that we need to work through. All of that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Make Real Radio 104.1 number one on your presets on our all-new iHeartRadio app and get cool stuff at Real Radio events. Get the app for free in your app store.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
All lanes are blocked on US 192 westbound at Nova Road. There's a couple accidents on Florida's Turnpike off to the shoulder, getting cleared up here. Northbound, north of Hancock Road, that's off to the right shoulder. Crews are near Leesburg Main Toll Plaza, clearing up an accident. It's going to be your typical delays on I-4 starting to pile up here this afternoon. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
Every day, a child in poverty waits for a sponsor is another day of hopelessness. There are thousands of kids who've been waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Just text the word radio to 83393.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Wassey's Meat Market, the best place to buy a big green egg.
SeaWorld's Bands, Brews, and Barbecue is back. We've added even more flavor to SeaWorld's Summer Spectacular with Bands, Brew, and Barbecue. Savor hundreds of flavors from delicious food, refreshing cocktails, and ice-cold craft beer. Catch electrifying live concerts by top-notch acts in both country and rock. And be sure to stay for the spectacular all-new Ignite Drones and Fireworks Show. Every weeknight now through August 24th. Learn more at SeaWorldOrlando.com. And to try your shot at winning tickets and contest rules, go to realradio.fm/contest.
The following heartwarming yet informative scene is brought to you by Trust and Will.
Son, your grandpa and I used to work on this car together, and when I'm gone, I want you to have it.
Wow. Thanks, Dad. Doesn't count. What you need is a will. Luckily, Trust and Will makes it easy. Designed by attorneys, but customized by you, you can easily create a state-specific, legally valid document that actually counts. Now, let's let the engine do the talking, am I right? Start your will at trustandwill.com. Use offer code COUNT for 10% off and make it count. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. For details, see trustandwill.com.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here. You guys know I love a good deal, and with Sam's held over pricing on over 1,000 items for the summer, you can't lose. Everything from Igloo heavy-duty coolers to the all-beef hot dogs they sell right there at the cafe. And all the summer treats you love, like Members Mark key lime pie ice cream and Kit Kat ice cream bars. How about an inflatable outdoor movie screen? They have that as well. Enjoy all of these Sam's Club great deals. Join the club today. Sign up for a membership at samsclub.com/join.
Pack your summer with awe and awesome at SeaWorld Orlando. Chill with new emperor penguins at an Antarctic encounter. Take a thrilling Arctic adventure on the all-new Expedition Odyssey, now open. Celebrate Baby Shark's 10th anniversary and enjoy live concerts and hundreds of flavors at Bands, Brew, and Barbecue. Light up your summer with an all-new acrobatics show and Ignite, the all-new drone and fireworks show. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our summer sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Going to nursing school can change your life, but that doesn't mean it's easy. You have commitments, family, a job. At Galen College of Nursing, we understand that, which is why we provide one-to-one tutoring support and assigned academic advisors who will work with you to keep you on track from day one. You can change the course of your life and the lives of people counting on you. Because we believe the better we care for nursing students now, the brighter the future of nursing will be. Galen, the now approach to nursing education. Join us at galencollege.edu.
It's July, and we are certainly celebrating our independence, but maybe it's time for you to declare independence from the unknown. Life Imaging FLA gives you the power to detect disease early so you can live with confidence, not question.
Tell Mike. He's going to hit the button, isn't he? Soon as I start this. Big Friday, everybody. And, if all goes according to plan, I don't know if this has been announced yet, we got a secret show tonight. It's a secret. Not a very well kept secret. But it's going to be a late one, though, on account of my wife's awful work schedule. But, it's Friday, so we don't have to work the next day. At least I don't. I don't think Josh does. I know Sean doesn't. And so probably can let a little bit loose. You're right, Bootsy. You're absolutely right. Not a school night. So, yeah. He did tease it. He teased it 8 p.m. I was going to be probably later than that, 8 p.m. Don't call me Uncle Chris Sport Johnston. Tanya, how late are we talking?
Folks, we're coming back in 2 minutes. That's right, just 2 minutes from now. You will find yourself in the middle of the power hour, the final hour of the News Junkie, not only for the day, not only for Friday, but for a week. Also, I see Dan Lebatard, the sports guy, I think he's a sports host, is whining about Shane Gillis's joke. Fuck Dan Lebatard. Dan Lebatard is a soft, pathetic, fucking sad man. He clutches his pearls more frequently than any woman in her 60s, 70s, or 80s here on planet Earth in 2025. He's a true fucking bore. I heard his show on YouTube one time. I saw his show on a stream on YouTube one time, and it's literally all just a bunch of this dumb woke shit. No one likes it in the sports world. Nobody likes it in broadcasting in general. Shut the fuck up and stop complaining about everything. Bitch.
Like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This guy does not like Dan Lebatard, huh? This guy does not like it. I'm listening to it. I'm behind. But, old Sean, not a big fan of Dan Lebatard. Anyway. Try to make this not as loud. I just heard back. I listened back a little bit louder, but it's like a direct connection to the microphone. It skips through the board here, so I can do it up and down. You can't even see me do that. I don't know why. Don't know why I even moved the little fader thing there, because you can't see me. You're just looking at Sean. Next time. All right. Let's do the thing. Keyword coming up. Here goes.
An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, CASH, C-A-S-H, CASH. Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Dispensing unsolicited advice on a wide range of pointless topics.
Appreciate you being around these parts. And before we get into some of your feedback and talk about some of the more nefarious things happening around the world, and even get to your emails, tipstothenewsjunkie.com. I want to take you on a little bit of a side quest, if you don't mind. Everybody, let's hop in. Celia and Sabrina, jump in. We're going on a side quest together. Woo-hoo. This woman that you're looking at right here is an elected official, all right? She's a politician.
All right.
She's been elected by Americans to do her job, and she is she's very passionate about one thing. This happens to me every once in a while, once in a blue moon. I'm usually pretty plugged in. I had no idea that the thing that this woman is on about was something that people were pissed about, that they were upset about this cause. I had no idea. Look, take a look at her. She's a younger politician for once. Any idea what she's got? Like this really grinds my gears. I'm going to fix it for the American taxpayer.
And
Any
this is
guesses?
For the country.
Yes, she is in the United States of America. Well, I wouldn't want to tell you the district she's in just yet, but she's a United States politician. What's her name? I can't tell you because if
cheating.
Yeah, you're looking at
animal related?
No, not animal related.
Is it something?
It's a straight up, it's a grinds my gears thing. Like, you know what really grinds my gears? And she is straight
something
up.
that humans do?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it a everyday activity?
Well, it's something that you encounter probably every day, if not many, many days out of your life. Ooh. And it's annoying. According to this lady, like, it's only getting worse. It's only getting worse.
The sun.
Here she is speaking about it. It's not the sun.
I don't know how many of you drive and how often, but I will tell you there is a plague.
There's a
going
plague.
slow in the left lane.
It's not that. It's not that. It's not going slow in the left lane.
So it is car related, though.
Car related.
Is it legal?
It is legal. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Loud exhaust pipes.
No, that's a good guess,
Thank
though.
you.
It's not that. No. It's a plague in this country.
Is it loud?
It's a plague. Here it goes.
In this country of headlight brightness.
Oh.
It is shockingly bright. If you look back to halogen light bulbs, you're reaching somewhere around 700 to 1,200 lumens.
All right.
New LED technology, these sons of bitches get to like 12,000 lumens.
Real quick.
I mean, she ain't wrong, man. They're
She's
getting
saying-
brighter.
But hold on. To chat folks, are the lights too bright or not? Too bright or not? I don't know what to say. Too bright or
yes,
just
bright,
right?
No.
Yeah, too bright or just right? Too bright or just right over in chat? Let us know. People are saying she has my vote right now. I kind of agree.
mean, Sean, they are getting brighter.
I agree, but I like them brighter.
I think Sun State
Now, when
John
they're
just
in
thinks
your
she's
eyes,
I didn't know this was a big gripe that people had. I can get behind her, says Bootsy. A lot of people saying they're for this. So we got one no so far. One.
It is not a binary choice between walking around in the dark and the fire of 1,000 suns. And the standards on this have not been reformed since before I was born. This is the only place I would be considered maybe young on the hill. But
small dig.
You know, it is a real problem. A third of Americans have nystigmatism.
Okay, I do.
This is a serious risk to safety, driving, to pedestrians in particular, where you're not able to see.
One thing that I love to picture is that all of the people, all the politicians before her were either arguing about like just run-of-the-mill cable news issues or some other partisan thing, and this lady stands up and she's like, the lights are too bright. The headlights are too bright, and I got to do something about it. And
the brightness of 1,000 suns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's pissed.
I do applaud her for saying these sons of bitches. Like, don't be so afraid to while out in the public
someone's
forum.
tuning out until she said bitches.
Now,
from what I can tell in chat, there's some people who think she's right. Some people who are like, yes, the brightness of the lights is an issue.
I
right?
mean, the new cars, there's a lot of them that you assume that they have their brights on, and that is just the standard brightness.
Yes.
And it's like in your eyeballs.
I've encountered some of that, and I do have an astigmatism, but overall, I like in my car the lights being brighter. Like,
Absolutely.
from my perspective, I think I could see much better than I used to be able to see. With other people's headlights coming in, that's obviously where the issue comes, and that's what
Your eyes can't dilate quickly enough.
Googled bright headlights, just the words bright headlights, because I was looking for this person.
Did this lady come up as our poster child?
She does not, but I didn't click news. But in the all section, the first thing that came up is a Reddit thread from a subreddit I'd never heard of called F Your Headlights.
Wow.
And it says, it's from 2 years ago. It says, why are modern headlights so effing bright? Then if you skip past, people also ask, are they illegal? Were they really bright headlights? Vox.com, why are car headlights so blindingly bright right now? And the last thing, before you have to scroll, Amazon, brightest headlights.
Oh, really? This lady's name, just for the record, she deserves a little credit here, is Representative Marie Glusenkamp Perez.
That's a fun name.
She's from Southwest Washington. She's an independent voice in Congress, an auto repair shop co-founder, a working mom who lives in the woods. What?
That's a
Who
country
is this
song if I've
lady?
ever heard it.
All right, her name is Marie Glusenkamp Perez. I don't know what else Marie is on about, but I'm liking this.
She's
all right?
37. Good for
Is
her.
she?
Country
37.
What was it? Country mom? What?
What country mom?
Who lives in the woods?
Yeah. She was. They identify her as this. Southwest Washington's independent voice in Congress, auto repair shop co-founder, working mom, lives in the woods. So she knows about cars, like she knows about headlights and
Enough to
stuff.
respond to a challenge in the road or to anything. If you're on curves, if you're on roads, I am sure you have all seen this. And the thing is, everybody thinks it's just them. They just think it's their problem. But this is actually a systemic thing that has been failed to be addressed in a realistic, fulsome, real-world design.
All right, she ran out of her words a little bit, but overall, she's like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We got to do something about these headlights are too bright. I kind of dig this lady's vibes. I like where she's coming from. An independent voice. Everybody else is like, here's what we think about Israel and Palestine, and here's what we think about this issue and Epstein, and then she's just like, headlights.
Sons of bitches.
Real world issues, things that actually bother people, grinds my gears issues. I think they could send you to the damn White House.
One thing
I think they could.
It says here, this is her tweet, her post on X. If there's one thing Democrats and Republicans can agree on, it's that headlights are too damn bright. Now, that part I disagree on. You're not getting people to agree on this.
I don't know. Chad is agreeing right now.
Chad is agreeing with plenty of people, but I'm not saying that the Democrats and Republicans are going to go, you know what? She's right. Well, let's shake hands on this.
They should be. It should be a "We Are the World" moment.
Too bright.
And I'm not even fully behind it, but I just like that it's something different. And she's saying, "This is a pet peeve. Why are we just dealing
try
with this?"
getting in front of it, Sean, and then you'll understand.
What the hell's going on here? And she posts, here's another photo of her. It says nap time. She got her baby because she's a politician young enough to have a young child.
Oh,
Imagine
I remember her.
Imagine
Didn't she
that.
just give birth or something like that? Like she's gone viral before with that baby.
I don't know this lady, but I like it. I think it's interesting that she's going on this route. I don't know what else she's out there for. Now, I could say this about her, and she could be like, also, the white race. I don't know. She lives in the woods. I don't know what she's up to. I only know that I like when people go in different directions. I like independent streaks. I like that stuff. Is this her? Oh, this is her riding the subway with her dog? She's just cruising out? Oh,
it's a keep up.
I don't know where this is.
Country mile on a subway.
Is there a members of Congress spot on public transport that she's
maybe in D.C.?
See right here, members of and she got her puppy with her out on the.
Oh, it's the House subway.
Is it? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Had to pop out of committee to vote, and Uma enjoyed her first ride on the House subway.
I wouldn't say enjoying.
She's strange. She's interesting. I dig it. Another thing she's talking about, to identify counterfeit bills, you don't just study counterfeit bills. You know what the real thing looks like.
What?
Congress needs to know what fake money looks like. We need to get down to the bottom of this thing here. So tell us what you think. You like this glue lady? Marie Glue? Marie Glusenkamp Perez? That's her name? And she's real upset about the brightness of lights. Tell me if you agree. Hit us up with a dispatch over at thenewsjunkie.com right now. I want to investigate a little further into the Trump health press conference that went down this week. And there was more people talking about this, but I didn't get a chance to look up the actual issue. Chronic venous insufficiency. So this week, the president came out and said he has an issue. He's talked to his doctor. The doctor released a bunch of stuff. That's why his ankles were so swollen. And they even showed like some of the issues that can happen. It's a little bit gross, if I'm honest with you.
Ew.
All right. This is Stages of chronic venous insufficiency. Now, I don't know if the USA Vein Clinics are some partisan hack outlet, but I don't think they are. Normal veins, it shows the back of your legs, totally normal. Spider veins, you get like a little bit of patchwork on your legs. Varicose veins are more significant. Swelling and skin changes, that's when you start to get some color that's circulated.
We've all seen that.
Venous ulcer is the
that does
rough.
not look good.
That's a rough one. So I guess this whole sort of like pattern here is the venous insufficiency that U.S. President Donald Trump is now saying that he has at this press conference. He's been photographed with patches of makeup on the back of his hand. He said that was unrelated and instead because of frequent handshaking. But this issue is benign and common in individuals over the age of 70. That's according to the White House physician, Captain Sean Barabella. Now, I never know. These White House physicians sometimes will seem a little bit partisan. I think there may have been a White House physician telling us that Biden was good to go, no worries, as young as can be, more healthy than I am, more healthy than anybody, that kind of stuff that was coming out of the White House. I don't know if Captain Sean Barabella is good on his word, but he says this. Chronic venous insufficiency occurs when leg veins don't allow blood to flow back up to the heart. It pools in lower limbs. And this is what Trump is suggesting that he has. So that's the update on his health and that story. Now let's go to you. Let's work in some dispatches. Let's see what you got on your mind. Oh, real quick, an update on the Wall Street Journal versus Trump thing. Caroline Leavitt, the press secretary, says the Wall Street Journal published a hatchet job article with a fake, in quotes, birthday letter that is supposedly from 2003. This is like the Steele dossier that kickstarted the Russia hoax all over again. The Wall Street Journal refused to show us the letter and conceded that they didn't even have it in their possession when we asked them to verify the alleged document they're basing their entire fake story on. So now this is all coming to a head here, which would be interesting in the lawsuit from Trump versus the Wall Street Journal. If the Wall Street Journal doesn't have anything here,
but why would they publish that?
It's hard to believe that would be the case. But if they don't have anything and they just publish it, he's going to win the lawsuit.
Oh, of course.
He'll win. But if they do have something that backs this up, then it'll come out in the wash. So there's no slipping here. There's two very established people. The Trump people are saying fake, absolutely fake, didn't happen. Wall Street Journal saying it did happen. Somebody's going to be right here, and somebody is going to end up taking the L.
Meanwhile, the White House needs a new comeback, I think. They can't they can't answer everything with, this is just like Russia.
That's what they were saying
they
here.
Blame everything on Biden. They'll do that for the next 4 years.
Caroline Leavitt says it's fake. We'll see if they offer something for it or if the Wall Street Journal says nope. Sometimes the news outlets will do this and they'll go, our source says X, Y, and Z. And then somebody will call them on it and go, nonsense, not true. And then all of a sudden they'll say, here's the audio. This is the audio recording of our source saying this. And you go, damn, got him. So I don't know if there's a gotcha attempt here, but at least that's what the suggestion is. We'll find out, I'm sure, in the next couple of weeks on the show. So make sure you're following along to see what happens, just like everything else happening virally in the world. When we return, you are featured on the show. I assure you, I promise you, you are on the way, and your dispatches are queued up and ready to go at thenewsjunkie.com. All of that and so much more coming up next on The News Junkie.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Traffic slowing down on Florida's Turnpike due to a couple accidents in the area near Leesburg Main Toll Plaza and Scrub J Lane. Move over and slow down if you see police activity on the roadways there. It's going to be your typical slowdown starting to pile up on I-4. There's a crash on State Road 46 westbound at Lake Forest Boulevard, blocking the right turn lane. No worries on I-95 at the moment, but if you do see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about Duke's Mayo. It says here it's got twang. That sounds good. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
One of my favorite things about That Mortgage Guy Don from thatmortgageguyDon.com is the fact that he is part of the Real Radio family. That's right. You can listen to That Mortgage Guy Don every Saturday morning on the Home Loans Radio Show. Don and his crew are answering your questions live on the air. They're pulling back the curtain on the mortgage business because he wants you to know how it works. He has your best interest in mind. When it comes to big life decisions like refinancing or buying your first dream home, you got to work with someone who has your back. And that's That Mortgage Guy Don. Get the process started today by going to thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Summer superhero movies have us psyched. We want to be your superhero and save you from a car you hate. RC Hill to the rescue. This week at RC Hill Mitsubishi, we're having our Super Solution Sale. We're giving you up to $6,000 more for your trade based on the price of the car you pick. Stuck making payments on a car you just don't like? Our Super Solution Specialists help you escape and upgrade. Even if you got to push, pull, or tow it in, we'll give you up to $6,000 more than your car's worth and save you from stress, breakdowns, or driving a car that's just dragging you down, and get a super deal on an affordable, reliable Mitsubishi from 0% down. Is bad credit kryptonite holding you back? My Super Solution credit approval process is guaranteed to get you approved. We have hundreds of certified used cars ready to go and get up to $6,000 more than your trade's worth. But hurry, our Super Solution sale's going on right now. I'm RC Hill in DeLand and Ocala. See all my super rides at rchill.com. That's rchill.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Are you 62 or older and wondering if a reverse mortgage can help you access the equity in your home? It's so easy to get a free reverse mortgage quote with that mortgage guy, Don. Just fill out the online questionnaire at thatmortgageguyDon.com, or you can make an office appointment to meet in person at 1401 Town Plaza Court, Winter Springs, Florida. Happy Home Mortgage, NMLS ID 2418348.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with that mortgage guy Don.
Yes, it's true that most injury attorneys don't cost you a dime unless they get you money for your injuries. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. It pains me to hear people still don't know that you don't have to pay me up front. Never deal with the insurance companies alone. They have a team of lawyers, and you should have a team too. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or call me at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Orlando.
The All-American Summer Savings Event is happening now at Space Coast Harley-Davidson. Save up to $11,000 on select new 2023 Harley-Davidsons. Get limited-time summer savings while supplies last. Inventory available at 5 great locations, so if we don't have it, we can get it. Pre-qualify for financing and value your current trade at SpaceCoastHarley.com now. The All-American Summer Savings Event, happening now at Space Coast Harley-Davidson. Offer valid on select in-stock 2023 models, like 2023 Street Glide, stock number 609165.
This summer, luxury meets legendary performance at the Land Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Get behind the wheel of the 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee with employee pricing plus and an additional $3,500 bonus cash allowance. That's serious savings on the SUV built for bold families and fearless weekend warriors. But only for a limited time. The Land Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, home of the lifetime warranty. TheLandAuto.com. See dealer for details. Restrictions apply. Not all purchasers will qualify. Offer ends July 31st.
Sometimes an identity threat is a ring of professional hackers. And sometimes it's an overworked accountant who forgot to encrypt their connection while sending bank details.
I need a coffee.
And you need LifeLock because your info is in endless places. It only takes one mistake to expose you to identity theft. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at LifeLock.com. Terms apply.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Delta Airlines doesn't just help you see the world, they help you embrace it. Delta's dedicated teams make your travel experience extraordinary, anticipating your every need with genuine care throughout your journey. The app puts you in total control, and with fast, free Delta Sync Wi-Fi, you can stay connected to what matters most. So flight time feels more like me time. With exclusive partnerships and SkyMiles rewards, every part of the Delta experience is designed to make the journey as enjoyable as the destination.
I can't think about my Uncle Chris without thinking about the craziest night of my life. The Uncle Chris podcast tells the story of my Uncle Chris, a real character, a garbage truck driver from South Carolina who is now buried alongside the founding families of Panama. Wild stories about adventure, romance, crime, history, and war intertwine as I share the tall tales and hard truths that have helped me understand Uncle Chris. Listen to Uncle Chris on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Uncle Chris and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
Reese Impact Windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website, CASH. 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 Enter it now on our website at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Three best friends diving into the deep end of internet culture. This is
damn week. We're going to work in some more of you. You deserve the spotlight. I've been hogging up too much of it over here, and I apologize. Only a little bit, but I do. We'll get to you here in a moment on the show. Tips at thenewsjunkie.com, TIPS at thenewsjunkie.com. And somebody emails about Labubu's, of all things, because those are still in the discussion, I guess. Even though Courtney didn't get the one that she purchased, she had to cancel her order because too many people want these little Labubu characters. Good afternoon. I got one box of 12 in the mail today. Only really needed a few for a gift. Everything is sealed up. Not sure if you wanted a few Labubus. They aren't free, but if you wanted some, I can sell it what I paid for.
They were selling Labubus at 7-Eleven yesterday. I almost grabbed one, but I thought these probably aren't the ones.
They're not real Labubus.
They might be fake.
No, if they're real Labubus.
At a 7-Eleven?
Yeah. I think they're selling real Labubus at 7-Eleven?
I don't know. I think Labubus are in pretty high demand, and they're kind of expensive right now. So the 7-Eleven ones are probably like Lagugus or
You're a Lagugu.
I am. I know. Thank you. The saddest email ever gets a follow-up from yesterday. Roy emails tips@thenewsjunkie.com to piggyback off the saddest email ever. And no, Sabrina, my wife doesn't want to end it yet. I'm in my mid-40s.
What?
No kids. No other family my age. I have been wondering lately what happens if I'm the last one left. I wandered upon a TV show one time, and that was one purpose of the AI beings. They were robots who took care of the elderly. Yeah, I've seen this before. I specifically remember one old man dying and the robot saying, "My sensors have detected your body heat has dropped and you have expired." No idea what the show was or how to find it. Sabrina can cue the tiny violin now, says Roy. Roy yesterday was talking about how the AI thing there's one. The AI thing he thinks could help out when his wife dies. He could replace his wife with like an AI version so that he doesn't miss her and long for her while she's gone. And I think there's a lot of people having these discussions in 2025. AI is like went from nothingness to real deal. Like this is a thing that we can depend on moving forward.
I was just thinking about that grapefruit sound effect. I thought maybe that
I'm
was
glad
gone.
I still have it saved. Yeah, I wonder what she's doing now.
Oh, it's classic. What was her name? I forgot that lady.
Grapefruit lady.
Yeah, she showed
Auntie
women how to.
Angel?
That is correct.
I think that's
Point,
right.
C-Lane.
Yeah.
Well
she
done.
showed ladies how to please, and she taught them on a grapefruit, and that was her.
But not only are you praising your man, but you're also losing some weight.
Because you're eating the grapefruit.
That was her tagline or something.
But that's her going to town on a grapefruit. That's what that noise is.
No, but the grapefruit was part of it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
The
was,
grapefruit was around what she was
extension of the mouth.
going to town on.
Yeah. That right there. She sounds like an animal. I mean, it really does sound like she's getting to it. More news about Grok's AI. Speaking of that, the girlfriend, Annie or Ania, who knows, there's a backlash after it was made accessible to 12-year-olds. So I guess that's no good. And here's another clip of this AI. Boy. Let's see.
A buffer overflow happens when you write more data to a block of memory than it's allocated for.
She's whispering.
Like stuffing too much into a tiny box. Say you've got a jar array.
Ew,
Jar
Sean.
buffer.
Yeah.
Mental 10 bytes. If you try to cram in more.
This is the anime bot.
Strict star P buffer. This is too long.
She's talking dirty to the nerds. Nerdy dirty.
I've never cared more about a buffer overflow.
So they got her now. They got the panda. They got the red panda that doesn't like God.
Anti-religion? Yeah.
They got the one for ladies, which is like Edward Cullen, I think, from Twilight, or maybe like a little bit of 50 Shades in there as well, the character from that.
Joe.
And they're continuing to build out on this front. And they'll have one for everybody. They'll have one for everybody, even one for Sabrina.
There's a lot of fronts.
Too.
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't fit in any of those categories. What would be for me, Sean?
Oh, God. You literally
set
just
yourself
crapped.
up for this.
You literally just crapped on all the ones that exist. So eventually there'll be one that is down the middle for you.
Give them some ideas. You're at the storyboard. What works for Sab?
Let's see. What would you like? I would think if it was in some sort of animal form, that would probably be something you might be predisposed to enjoying.
Sexually? Absolutely not. This whole discussion was about people becoming boyfriend and girlfriends.
I'm not talking about just sex with AI. I'm talking about people enjoying some of the AIs that are on the market. They're not all sexual. Is the anti-God panda sexual?
I haven't met the panda yet.
It's not a sexual thing. Not everything's about sexual. All right, I wasn't saying you want to have sex with animals. And if you do you, man. I'm not here to get in your way.
I really don't approve that. Now it's not funny anymore.
What am I supposed to say? I'm not the one who brought that into the equation.
You're the one that likes having sex with animals.
I was saying that I think maybe there could be like a cute little animated character. Maybe you would like that one if it had some personality traits you were into.
One that looks like my dead cat when I was 8-year-old.
Maybe. I don't know anymore. Maybe nothing will make you happy. Whoa. Maybe nothing.
Chill out. You're getting red in the face.
I'm not getting red in the face. I'm fine.
Go back to the camera. Yeah, you're 50 Shades of Red right now.
Oh, yeah, you figured it out real quick. I'm not. I'm as calm and cool as a cucumber. In fact, I'm going green. I think you could confuse me from Kermit over here. It's probably what's happening right now.
You're envious of something?
I'm not envious. No.
You said you're green. That's green with envy.
I'm so done with both. I couldn't be happier that we're staring at the weekend here.
Same, bro. Same.
I could not be happier. All right, we're going to take a quick break. And is it break time? Or am I never know.
We still got maybe 2.
Okay, we can do that.
Seconds.
There was an update from this lady, and I think we can learn from her. This is the woman who fought back and didn't get kidnapped during that vape store robbery. That lady is stepping out now. Her name is Emma Marine, and she said, I got in his way so he couldn't leave with the product. So that's why the guy had grabbed her. She was trying to do the thing. I think a lot of people in places tell you not to do that.
This is why they tell you.
Yeah, she was trying to stand in the way and not let him steal whatever he was trying to steal from the vape store. And she said, then he pushed me out of the store, and then he put me in a chokehold and dragged me out to the truck.
What a nightmare.
She said a nearby Good Samaritan intervened and called 911 because they heard me screaming. Never underestimate the power of your screams. Okay?
And
I know
a kick to the nuts.
Sometimes you worry about what are people going to think about this? If you don't know what's going on and somebody is grabbing you to take you away, scream at the top of your lungs. Blood curdling screams are the only thing that is going to help this out. And it worked for her. It did. She fled the scene, or he fled the scene, I guess I should say. Was later tracked down by law enforcement, facing charges including kidnapping, robbery, and DUI. Those are the charges he's facing.
Imagine that's how your drinking day turns out.
That's a rough one, man. That is a rough one.
Away.
I have somebody in my neighborhood, a guy in my neighborhood, who posted. I won't say who it is because it doesn't really matter that much.
I thought you were about to say you had a guy that does a lot of Deweys. Just just Deweys all the time.
No. So a guy in my neighborhood, he has a son, and his son had his car out by the road, and somebody driving by was drunk. He didn't even know they were drunk at the time, but slammed into his car and then got back, or just kept going, like a hit and run. And his kid is like, what the hell? So his kid starts screaming at the person, what the hell? He's screaming. The guy's like, that's dated. But he keeps going. And
we're bringing it back.
And he gets in his car and he follows the guy, right? The guy drives to a local place, like a CVS type place. When he gets to the CVS, he gets out. He's like, what the hell, man? You ran into my car. And he says the guy comes over to him and starts having a conversation like nothing happened. What are you talking about, man? Chill out, bro. Chill out. I barely hit it. I barely hit your car. And he said his son realized this conversation ain't going to go well. Let me stop this. Let me get out of this conversation. So he backs away and he calls the cops. And he said, didn't take too long for the cops to arrive there because they were getting more calls. The drunk guy who had run into his son's car in CVS, then went up to some rando at CVS and started throwing cans of Pringles at this rando. And he threw cans of Pringles at the wrong guy. So the guy just hooked him and knocked his ass out cold.
Yes. Saw some birds.
He said the guy went from running into my son's car to, and there's a photo of him on the floor, knocked out cold in the CVS, to knocked out cold in 2 minutes flat. From hitting my son's car, my son follows him, interacts with him in front of the CVS. Then some other dude goes, you know what? I've had enough of him, and knocks this guy out in the store. That's quick revenge. That must feel good. It must. All right, when we come back, we'll get to the final dispatches, stories that didn't make the cut. And today, we're going to wrap everything up for a Friday and the week. And all of that is coming up next on the News Junkie.
Real Radio is the Jim Colbert Show.
I mean, Ferrari was always my first love because of Tom Selleck. My next door neighbor in Green Bay had that Ferrari.
That
and let me lay on it and take a photo.
Really?
Oh, boy.
Where's that? How old were you?
I was like 14.
Okay, 14.
The Jim Colbert Show. Weekdays at 3 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey, Central Florida, and happy Friday. I'm Fox 35.
How does my shirt make you sleepy? Cat Batole. This is a tropical shirt. There are leaves and stems. This is fun. I bought this shirt for Fritz's wedding. True story. All right, hang on. We got to get Sean to do this live read here. Button. Who's got the button? 3, 2, 1.
Folks, it's time you fix something in your house that you deserve to be fixed. And
Time you fix something.
be comfortable as a result of your AC finally working properly. Mills Air is here to help you out. They've been doing this since 1992. That's over 30 years of experience in keeping people just like you nice and comfortable and cool in their house. They can service any brand out there. Their techs are so good. They're the best of the best at Mills Air. They get the pick of the litter in terms of these AC tech guys. And they're honest, and that's the type of way they
It's a cat reference.
You could always turn to the experts at Carrier, and you could always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. I'm going to give you their phone number and the website, okay? 407-277-1159. That's 407-277-1159, or find them online at millsair.com.
Clear. I almost forgot I was supposed to be the one to hit that button. Almost forgot. Almost forgot I was supposed to hit that button. And Sabrina's doing her thing. She keeps messing up. I keep seeing her say the F word on. You guys can't see Sabrina, but she is making videos in her. Why are you looking at me? Can you? She keeps getting tripped up, and she's making the video, and then Sean just yelled into the mic, and she forgot that he was still in preview. Oh, that's why. No. It's because that's what tripped her up. Sean, the thing that I double clicked to turn you off turns your preview on for her. So she had already turned you off thinking she wasn't going to hear you, and she was all set. So it was my fault, kind of, but not really.
I got past the barrier.
All right. Your Skull Mike people are waiting for you.
Oh, they're going to have to keep waiting. I got to go get to their room.
Oh, more dull mic for me then. That's fine. Going to get Today I Learned. Can't believe the week's already over. And then Secret shows tonight. Hell yes. Thursday, 11:30. So yeah, some of you I will hear from tonight. And you can see me. Oh, why not show us? Oh, show Sabrina. There's Sabrina making videos there. Making some videos. There she go. Finger guns. There we go. And yeah. Anyway, good times tonight. Some of you I will see tonight. Those of you who have lives, I envy you, and you can listen to Secret shows when it is released. But there's sure to be a shit show. Anyway, stand by. The show will be concluding shortly. Bye-bye.
Want you to have it.
Wow. Thanks, Dad.
Doesn't count. What you need is a will. Luckily, Trust and Will makes it easy. Designed by attorneys, but customized by you can easily create a state-specific, legally valid document that actually counts. Now, let's let the engine do the talking, am I right? Start your will at trustandwill.com. Use offer code MARK for 10% off and make it count. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. For details, see trustandwill.com.
Planning a trip to Orlando? After the rides and roller coasters, keep the fun going at the legendary Cocoa Beach, the closest beach to Orlando. Whether you're surfing the waves, paddling with dolphins, or kayaking alongside gentle manatees, Cocoa Beach is where adventure meets relaxation. So, when you visit Orlando, don't just stop at the theme parks. Add some sand, surf, and sunshine to your trip to Cocoa Beach on Florida's Space Coast. Visit legendarycocobeach.com today.
Did you catch Luisito's header?
Yeah, I just recorded it on my new Samsung A36 5G phone I got for free at Total Wireless.
Oh, I'm actually live streaming the whole match with my new Samsung Tab A9 that I also got free at Total Wireless.
I got that tablet too.
And I got that phone too. We both got both.
Go!
Switch to Total Wireless and get both the Samsung A36 5G and the Samsung Tab A9 for free. For a limited time while supplies last, valid in store. Requires new phone activation on the Total 5G Unlimited plan or higher external port and ID verification and new activation on the Total 5G Unlimited 6-month tablet plan. Restrictions apply.
Right now, you may be running a little late, or feeling stressed, or overwhelmed, and you may be going a bit over the speed limit. So to help you relax, exhale. Ease up on the gas. You'll get there when you get there. Take a moment to just chill. This little break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
Why'd I go to the doctor? One day at the firehouse, I was so lightheaded I could barely stand. Even my crew noticed. Getting checked out was the right call. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit NoTimeToWait.com, sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
You've got apps for everything. Music, photos, even ordering coffee. But only one app gives you the live radio experience. It's radio your way. Anytime, anywhere. Join the millions already listening. The free iHeartRadio app. the #1 app for radio.
Pack your summer with awe and awesome at SeaWorld Orlando. Chill with new emperor penguins at an Antarctic encounter. Take a thrilling Arctic adventure on the all-new Expedition Odyssey, now open. Celebrate Baby Shark's 10th anniversary and enjoy live concerts and hundreds of flavors at Band's Brew and Barbecue. Light up your summer with an all-new acrobatics show and ignite the all-new drone and fireworks show. Go from real to unreal at SeaWorld. Save up to 60% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our summer sale. Hurry, offer ends soon. Taxes, service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
Summertime is here, oh, Hoagie Fest, here I come. Hoagie Fest, Hoagie Fest. Yeah, Wawa's got the hoagies, and I'm gonna get me some. Hoagie Fest, Hoagie Fest.
Wawa Hoagie Fest is here, and it's the summer of sandwiches. We're mixing it up with hoagies, clubs, quesadillas, and more, all for $6 and under. Savor a summer of savings.
Hoagie Fest, here I come.
Gotta have a Wawa.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
You from Skywall Summer to Jack Rocket Fall. Whatever.
Everything up for a Friday and the week, in fact. Thank you for hanging out with us, for spending some time with us. And if you're new around here and you just caught a little bit today, well, I hope you'll come back for more. You can hang out with us every single day here on this station, or you can get the podcast at thenewsjunkie.com. Did you get your video done? I was not.
No, I'm going to have to redo the whole thing.
I wasn't purposely trying to sabotage your video.
I literally have it on video of you saying, I'm the one sabotaging this.
I didn't know what was going on. I assure you, I didn't know what was happening at first.
No, I was very frustrated because the prior commercial break, I nailed it, and I didn't record one thing.
Oh, no, I've done that so many times. I hate that.
I was like, cool, I got this taken care of. Mark it off the to-do list. Absolutely not. I was talking to a black screen.
For me, it's not even just like, cool, I got this taken care of. I'll be like, damn, that was a really good take.
Correct.
Like, I feel so good about the execution of that. And then I didn't get it.
Yep.
And perhaps what is the worst take of the week?
Worst take of the week.
All right. The big story was obviously this stupid CEO cheating thing. And a tweet starting to go viral alongside it is from somebody named Jason, who says, the gleeful doxing of somebody cheating in public is bad. Even if they're a CEO and even if they're a Coldplay fan, it's bad because this stuff is happening to random people on TikTok for such crimes as sitting silently on a plane or being attractive, this person said.
Sad.
There is an absolutely dodo version of two things. One is what being in public entails. And two is what doxing entails. This is not doxing.
No.
Okay?
I mean, doxing would be his phone number, his address.
Or a very long dog.
If you're on a jumbotron in public and some crazy thing like this happens, it's not being doxed where somebody is like, oh, hey, this is this person. What's doxing is like finding somebody who is under the veil of anonymity online and exposing them, and here's all their information, here's their address, here's all of this stuff, in an attempt to get people to probably try to scare them into not having the opinions that they have. Usually that's the threat behind doxing. It's not you're in public somewhere and somebody starts videotaping you. The gleeful doxing, I guess Taylor Lorenz, the former journalist, posted a bunch of bullseyes as a response to this, but it's really a dopey take. This is somebody, you screw up in public, cheating on somebody, in public I meant, cheating on somebody, and the public catches you and calls you out like this, you have every bit of it coming. I don't know what you expect.
Or you could just not act like what y'all did on the big screen. Do a wave.
Would have been no story.
That's it.
Would have been no story if they just went, hey, we love Coldplay too. Hey, play, we're all yellow. What? If they did that, it would have been gone and done. But instead this. And I don't feel sorry for him in the slightest. That's pretty dopey. This is very, very dumb. There's a lot of dumb people online. Taylor Lorenz happens to be at the center of a lot of them, I think.
Lights will guide him.
Here we go. Let's see here on the way out, the stories that didn't make the cut. Your morning coffee now in a bucket.
Thank you.
A bunch of places are now selling coffee by the bucket. I don't know why.
Isn't that the same thing as the cardboard box with a handle?
Yes, but bigger and more buckety in this case. There's been a lot of different establishments who have jumped on this. I guess it's for the whole office. I hope so. The FDA is authorizing Juul's e-cigarettes after the ban nearly bankrupted the firm. So the Juul cigarettes are now back on board. A man charged with hijacking a small plane causing fighter jets to scramble in Vancouver in Canada. And that'll have to do it. And for now and forever, let's get the hell out of here. Here we go. Let's do Today I Learned.
The following information may make you feel smarter, but will not actually increase your IQ.
It's not forever.
So don't get cocky. Now it's time for what we call Today I Learned.
Is that me?
Or is it?
Why did I say it's not forever? What is that?
No, you said we're wrapping it up for now and forever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, was that you saying that?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you played a clip of me.
No.
Are you serious?
I was like, damn, how did the turnaround with you guys is astonishing sometimes. All right. Here we go. Today I learned this guy right here.
Can't touch this.
MC Hammer. That's right. MC Hammer is correct. MC Hammer was a true gangster, and other rappers feared him. He would threaten and put out hits on other rappers who he felt discredited him or the Hammer family. You do not discredit the Hammer family. It's not accepted in his world.
Unless you're the IRS.
He went after Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and many more in his time. There you go. Today I learned chronic deja vu is something that's hit people before. There was a man who had chronic deja vu. He was trapped in a time loop for 8 years.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
To drop out of the university he was attending. He was unable to read newspapers or watch TV because he believed he'd seen it all before. I feel like that sometimes. Despite not having any neurological condition, chronic deja vu is something that patients can suffer from. Finally, today I learned this song.
Stand by me.
Stand by me. This song, you know it by Benny King probably, but there's over 400 recorded versions of Stand By Me, including Mike Stoller, Jerry Lieber, Sam Cooke,
Anna Lingus,
Britney Hicks,
the Soul Stirrers, lots of people involved. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. We're back on Monday, same time, same place. Missed any of the show? Get the podcast over at thenewsjunkie.com.